Ganja burn, ganja burn. Welcome to episode 77 of Hip Hop High Society presents the Roundtable Hip Hop Discussion. Salute to Obi for putting that terrible ass song in my brain for the duration of the fucking podcast. But I'm joined here as always by my esteemed co-host. We got a full pack. We got a starting five. We can run a 5-on-5 right now. We got first and foremost the one and only of the Culture Decides. Make sure y'all check that out. She's dropping some dope shit. Lee, it's good to see you.
Yeah, what's up? Happy holidays, everybody. Happy to be here, ready to unpack what we got on the agenda today. So stay tuned.
Definitely should be a good Friday episode. Obi in the building. Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, sorry, Obi Trice Kenobi. I guess that's what you call that shit. It's good to have you in Obi. How you doing, homeboy?
I'm good. Yeah, sorry, I got that song stuck in my head too now. So I mean, yeah, that's my bad to everybody. And yeah, ready to chat it out, talk it out. Maybe the last show of the year potentially. We'll see. And yeah, I'm ready for tonight. Glad to see everybody.
Definitely. Then we got there in the corner with the bonnet on. The man bonnet, the bonnet. Dale, what's good with your homeboy?
What's up, everybody? Hey, man, I think I'm gonna get a beret and just say fuck it. I'm just gonna wear a beret all day.
Up in here looking like G.I. Joe or some shit. But it's good to have you in here, Dale, man. As always, looking healthy and shit. Appreciate you coming through. And one and only, you need to like patent a fucking beard comb, shit, bro. Like for real. Put a fucking logo on that bitch. Cam, who are you this week? The great Cambino.
Hold on. Before you give me the grade, let me give you the backstory. So I was hitting dingers earlier today. My nephew, he's a very promising young baseball player. He's 12 years old. He's running his mouth so he could strike me out. I was just being a good uncle because the purpose of a good uncle is to make sure these little bubbas get their L's. Life's hard, little bubba. Hold this L. So I was racking him, dude. So this is great, Gambino. He didn't get nothing by me, dude. I took him yard like 10 times in a row.
You didn't let him get one?
Nah, bro. Absolutely not, bro. That's what
I give you props for that.
Yo, if you're a black sheep uncle, that is like specifically your job in life. Especially if he gets pampered by the parents. Like your job is to rough him up.
That's gotta humble him a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I scrapped with all my uncles, bro. That's how I learned to throw them things. But I still don't change the score. You get I think you get what I gave Nas and them, bro. You get a 5 out of 10 for that great.
Damn.
I'm sorry, bro. You and Nas on the same level right now. That's a good thing. Moving on. If y'all guys are ready, let's hop right into the first topic. We got Ebro, Rosenberg, Laura Stylez out at Hot97. Got fired on your day off. God damn. So what are y'all thoughts? And before we get into the thoughts, let's see what Ebro has to say about his unceremonious departure from Hot.
Make sure you subscribe to Ebro in the morning on YouTube.
All right.
Fake ass buzz.
A couple weeks ago, when they tried to run that Andrew Cuomo play on me. Remember that shit? And then they tried, when the Trumpster got in office. Listen, man, I don't capitulate well, bro. Been doing this too long. You look around all the major media outlets. Look at all the major media outlets, man. All of them. Look at all of them. They all got to fold up because they all trying to renew their deals, their licenses. They all, well, in this particular situation, we'll get into more specifics another time. Bro's a casino owner. You know those 3 licenses that they got here in New York City for the casinos? The guy that owns the shit owns one of the casinos licenses. He got to raise $500,000, bro. $500 million, excuse me. They need my shit talking anti-Netanyahu, anti-government, progressive shit out the way, bro.
Really, son? That's why you got fired, son? On your day off, son? It's because you progressive in fucking New York? Is that why you fucking got fired?
Bro, can I just ask, what's up with the East Coast cats wearing their beanies like that?
He not even East Coast cat, bro. That's another dun dun dun. This motherfucker from Sacramento, dog. You wouldn't know it.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't know
definitely
it.
not wearing a beanie like that. You got a
He's
beanie on that don't
cosplaying
cover
like a
your ears.
motherfucker. You would think he from the Bronx.
It's to look
Bronx.
cool.
That shit drives me crazy. I don't know what it is, bro, but like beanies are to cover your ear. You look like a fucking snake charmer, bro. I don't get it.
Thank God I didn't wear my beanie today. Shit.
Hey, mine never come out.
I literally was like, oh, should I wear
right
beanie?
here.
Like, oh.
It
My
be
ears
on both
out, so I ain't even gonna lie.
But y'all hear, and it's a 4-minute video. I mean, it's much of the same. Everybody's fault but his, as to why they're no longer at Hot 97, along with Rosenberg and Laura. So what do y'all think? What y'all heard so far? Is it because Ebro so progressive, shit talking? Y'all heard it. What do y'all think?
I mean, personally, no. I don't think it's because of that. Not to say that it couldn't be like sprinkled in there as a reason, but from what I've seen, I mean, I kind of tuned out a while ago, but every time I try to tune back in, it seemed like it wasn't the same old show it used to be anyways, personally. I thought they kind of didn't feel hungry a lot of the time, didn't seem interested in certain things. Like, I don't know. I think I said it kind of months ago that I thought Hot 97 and certain radio places needed shooken up.
Yeah. Honestly, I agree with that. I mean, Ebro, he still got the podcast on Apple and everything. That seemed to be where he puts most of his energy into. So I agree.
You got no choice now. Shit.
Yeah.
Overtime, nigga. Get them
might be
overtime.
giving you more money at Apple.
Right. So I feel like they all was just like, we making our money regardless. And I think they did need a refresh. I think all of these stations need a refresh. I mean, Funk, I mean, he cool, but shoot, eventually he gonna need somebody else to take his spot. They trying to move the slots. No, give us some.
He's not gonna give that up.
He's not. He will like croak over mixing like a tape in the fucking studio before he leaves that spot. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna stay there
in a
to the
hospital bed, dropping bombs.
Literally.
I saw a bunch of comments about that. We got Funk dropping bombs at 7 a.m. Like, damn, I gotta wake up. Hey,
dropping bombs 7 a.m.
Wake up, mom.
Like the death of radio and like downfall for this specifically in this type of shit is like they don't got people in there that are trying to make the shows about the music anymore. They're trying to make it about themselves.
Right.
Like it's Ebro show about Ebro, and you wonder why people got disdain for that kind of shit. It's not even like it's not integral to music anymore.
Yeah. He also showed a lot of disdain, and I think I have a couple of videos about that. But he really didn't try to like innovate. He didn't try to build with the youth. He didn't really set himself up. I don't think he got very comfortable in their positions, and I don't think he kind of foresaw, because at one point these people were clowning podcasts. You know what I'm saying? At the end of this video, she's like, yeah, subscribe to us on YouTube. You feel me? It's like you used to clown YouTube and podcasters, and you know what I'm saying? Now you're welcome to hell. You know, feel me? Like, welcome to the club. You're one of us, right? So that's why I think being humble is a big thing of this, and why I think he's not getting a lot of support either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see too many people rushing to the aid of Ebro in this case, much like when Drake, was taking his L, you really didn't see a lot of people rushing. It's like because you kind of sowed some seeds that wasn't so great, bro. You know what I'm saying? You may not treat people too great. We had the Yachty clip that was floating around where he's like, I'm gonna be here in 10 years. I don't know about you. And then 9 years to the day, you're jobless at Hot 97, right?
And that's why that Uzi clip is the most important thing in Ebro's career. He told Uzi you would not last 2 to 3 years. Uzi's still making music. Ebro's out. Like D said, he didn't try to build with the youth. Nigga, I ain't see A Boogie with the hoodie up there. I ain't see none of these young New York cats. Even if you don't like the drill artists, at least you could bring one of them niggas up there.
Mm-hmm.
You
The famous gatekeepers.
Famous gatekeepers.
And he blamed 50 Cent for the reason why. Nah, Ebro, literally what Drake said about Ebro, I fully agree. I don't want to say don't tell people to die, but like, nah, bro, you've been a dick all your life and you've been wrong. Your entire, like, from 2014 till now, you've been wrong.
He better hope that Apple doesn't take a look and be like, you know what? Do we need you too? Like, like, at that point, he has to be careful with how he like addresses the situation. Like, don't make it too much of one thing, because people are gonna try to like take the narrative and go far. So if he really give a fuck about one of his jobs, I would recommend that he, be mindful of what he say now, because everything could fall through, or who's to say they're not already evaluating if they want to keep him around.
Correct. 6 figures for Ebro in 2025. I don't know about that. So they did start their own. I think they have maybe 3-4 episodes now of the what they call this shit, the Ebro Laura.
It's got a terrible name.
Holy
shit!
Like, come on, son.
Ebro Laura style, like Laura and Rosenberg show or whatever.
Flows right off the fucking tongue, right?
It's supposed to be like a new morning show, and they dropped 2 episodes.
And kind of look, and not for me to harp on anybody's quality. We are doing this remotely as well, but these are like,
she on a plane,
bro. I'm gonna play this.
Nah,
DMs
I
Ebro.
just beat.
Die slower, pussy. We got some shit for you. Ebro replies, relax. You're salty about losing to Kendrick. You're not mad at me. Love, bro. No, it's a good response. Honestly, I think it's great. That's a really good response.
He's not mad at me. Why would you be mad at me? Mad at me for what?
No, stop. He's definitely mad at you, and he's been mad at you. Why?
He's 100% mad at you.
Yes.
Why would he send that?
Mad at me for what?
Honestly,
What did I do?
And you surpassed
It's
me.
literally.
All right,
It's the most.
you get the Drake apparently sent them, but I want y'all to peep this though. You see these dates here, like first and foremost, you got what 2020, September 9, 2020, right? Die slower, pussy. We got some shit for you. It's no date stamp, if you notice, right? Now, is this from 2020? He's supposed to send first and foremost when you start like sending.
It's supposed to be.
I think that one says yesterday, right? 3:30 a.m.
Okay,
and
so maybe
I want to respect that for early morning crash out. You gotta love that. Putting out early morning numbers.
That man was in Egypt telling you to die slow. You in New York, yo. On the other side of the world, it's fucking dark. It's dark out. I'm about to go to bed. Before I go hit the bed, bye.
Drake was up late at night, like, yes, get that motherfucker.
That nigga saw that tweet and was on his nut bumper, like, oh yeah. Say this shit. I had this in my notes.
Petty meets petty, bro. But what? I think they a lot similar. I think that's kind of where I think they clash because they a lot similar, right? And what's up with the quality of this? Like, come on, bro. I think Joe Budden made a point. I might have the clip in here. I might not play all these clips, but bro, come on. You got the static boxes with the gray background. And come on, bro. And Joe Budden said like take some time off, rebrand it properly, come back, make it drop. You know what I'm saying? Like that made a lot of sense to me. Because now it looks like you scrambling, bro.
Yeah, like make people at least miss y'all a little bit.
You scrambling, bro.
It didn't have to be like the same fucking time. Maybe even like come back the new year fresh off, Well,
it's crazy because it's like it went on immediately. dropped 2 episodes with like a terrible art that was exactly like Hot 97's. now that's switched right to something a little better and a little different, but they haven't been dropping episodes. Just everything about it feels a little rushed into. And unfortunately, I mean, somebody could correct me if they know differently, but this is how it's looked on Hot 97 too. Like they zoom in now, like if a host can't be there and blah, blah, blah. It's like, why are you guys not at the station doing your, like, you know, showing up for an interview or to talk or do what? I mean, I get they got other jobs and stuff too, but ever since 2020, it's just been like, yeah, people don't even have to show up anymore. And it's like, that's why there's no energy. There's no spark there. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah. You just, I think with the level they were at, you would expect some level of quality. It literally looks like they're doing like pandemic episodes, right? It looks like fucking COVID episodes they're doing in 2025. You know, it's part of probably why the Breakfast Club, and I'm not even super huge fan of the Breakfast Club, but at least they have their production down packed, right?
Well, they got big backing though.
I mean, Hot 97 had big bank. You feel me? I don't think they was hurt.
Yeah, they all get paid enough to show up to the building, you would think, right, and do the job.
I think Charlamagne alone makes those three all their checks plus some more.
Now he does.
Well, yeah, that 200 mil.
Yeah, now he does.
Oh yeah, Charlamagne running laps around him, bro. Charlotte running laps
at home, kicking his feet right now.
Well, and Rosenberg and Charlamagne are not cool with each other at all. So that's like got to be bad when your enemy makes 200 million and you lose your job in the same week. Like, holy shit.
And this, I think, is a clip of never made 8 guests who schooled Hot 97's Ebro in the morning. This is part of the reason why I think you don't see many people rushing to his aid. Play some of this.
I know, but I'm not Troy Ave. You can't take one artist and say,
you're not even Troy Ave yet.
Exactly. I'm not Troy Ave.
But that's what I'm saying. So we play Troy Ave all day.
I don't hear Troy Ave all day.
We play him all day.
Y'all play him, and we respect. Y'all play him when y'all under the microscope. You know what I'm saying? When artists come and they say, "Yo, why y'all not playing records?"
No, but we definitely give records a chance. We have to try them out. But if
no, that's
people
what I'm
are not
saying.
receptive to it,
Okay,
you can't
that's what I'm saying.
No, Laura Stylez, me and him gonna get into it because this is that bullshit rapper.
No, but listen, that's what I'm saying.
You're not doing the work.
But listen,
and shout to Troy Ave, that's my dude. We showing mad love, right? He's not going on tour neither. He's holding out. No, he going to clubs. That's club dates. Club dates. That's different. I'm talking about selling tickets.
So listen, but
people go on Ticketmaster and buy your ticket.
What did Laura just say? You have to give the records a chance.
We do.
No, but listen, this is what I'm asking.
Breaking ass rappers.
This is what I'm asking. So what's up with giving my record a chance?
We'll see if it's good.
So you're gonna give it a chance?
I'm gonna play it right now.
No, I don't mean just right now.
Oh, you want us to play you 100 times?
No, not 100.
And make people fall in love with your ass, but you're not out here doing the tours.
Nah, what does tours have to do with radio? Though?
Because it gets in front of the people and you touch the people.
No doubt.
It don't matter. It don't. If you're not doing shows, it don't matter what the radio's playing.
I know certain Southern artists that y'all play that ain't doing shows like that.
Like who?
I ain't gonna name nobody. I ain't starting no beefs.
It's not about beef.
But what I'm saying is,
then they must have the clubs hot then. They must have the clubs.
We're not in the clubs
because Future's on tour and he's on the radio.
When we go to the clubs,
on tour, he's on the radio.
When we go to the clubs will say, "Yo, we playing what's hot on radio." Why must New York radio, not old radio, New York radio say, "Yo, we playing what's hot in the clubs"? I'm not in the club. How about y'all do this?
So where are you though?
The club opens at what? 10, closes at 2. So play club music from 10 to 2.
No,
play but when we in our cars,
the clubs open at 1.
Hip hop in New York, whatever time, play it up until then. But when y'all play all day, all I'm asking is to let the people hear these records, let them determine what's hot and what's not. Because my records only get played when people are either just waking up or they going to sleep.
Ebro got a little cranky, his vibe turning almost childish as Stro stood up for himself. Good for this kid to stand his ground and ask for a chance while keeping his emotions on point.
They play me in Cali. They don't play me in New York. They play me in Atlanta. They don't play me in New York.
I'm gonna pull it up right now, see if they play.
No doubt. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna pull up the numbers and see if they really playing.
All right, say no more. The people is watching. Go on YouTube.
Let's see.
Let's play his record. I want to hear his record.
Please, let's let the people.
I'm not sure I want to hear it.
Yes, you do.
I
want to hear it.
I'm not even gonna play it now.
You got it.
I'm not supporting it now.
Yes, you are.
Nope.
Yes, we're gonna play the record.
Nah, I'm tired of these complaining ass rappers, man.
Do
your work, man.
But listen, he wanted to come here and have this discussion with you.
Nah, not even. I just want to put the word in the air. You know what I'm saying? Because I come up here a million times, so obviously it's love. You know what I'm saying? I get enough love to be able to sit in this chair and talk to y'all. But
yeah, I think he was mad disrespectful. You know, is it like his other times with Uzi, his other times, and I think he toned it down. This is more of an old interview. Shout out to Stro, man. But you know, this was a young dude on the come up. You feel me? And he went up there trying to explain his point, and Ebro was just dismissing. You feel me? You can hear like that. I'm the boss, program manager. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But do y'all think part of this is divine karma? Do y'all think he was a bit disrespectful to her, or was this just, you know, some beef he had with Stroke? Do y'all think overall, he kind of was a bit, I run this shit with a lot of rappers and shit like that. You hear what he said, like, these bum ass rappers come up here. So what do y'all think about that?
What bum
Yeah,
ass
no, I
rappers?
think he's definitely disrespectful to Stro, and he's been like that to a lot of other people. I think the other interesting part really is just that he acts like like he is in control, right? And he acts like he's in charge and stuff like that. But if the right person presses him, he'll say like, well, I don't pick the music. I don't do that up here. I'm not the one that makes the playlist or is in charge of what gets played. So it's like he's super back and forth on that. And that's frustrating.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's a bit of like, first and foremost, like I really hate like the way he came and like, oh, you not hot in the clubs, you not putting in the work, blase. To me, because that's considering you sat at a radio station, right? You literally have a boss. Somebody hired you to sit on the radio, right? It's not like you fucking set the streets on fire. It wasn't like you had a Howard Stern rise in radio, right? Somebody picked you to be, run this, be the voice in the morning of this radio station, right? Yeah, you did some work or whatever, but at the end of the day, right? These people are talented. You're talking to people who are artists who have real talent. It almost reminds me, I'm sure everybody's been like the high school and you had that one like teacher that was like ran his fucking classroom like a dictator and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could just tell like this is the highest they've ever been in their life. And they just want to, impose their will upon somebody they deem is lesser than them, right? And I can kind of almost detect that, that disdain. Like I'm at Hot 97, I'm Ebro, I get to decide, who's hot and who's not. You want me to play you 100 times so they can fall in love with your ass? You know what I'm saying? Like you can just hear it, you feel me? And nothing like pisses me off more than when like workers don't realize they are workers and not bosses. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, no matter if you're the program director at, Hot 97, or if you're a regular person working a regular job, somebody signs your checks. Ebro, somebody signs your check. At Apple, somebody is signing your check, right? They're paying you. You're not cutting checks to nobody else. Somebody is paying you. So I think it's mad, super disrespectful to sit on a high horse because you have a title and then just, kind of dope barbs out at people like you, that dude. And now I think you're seeing the other side of that. If you have a boss, guess what? You can get fired. You feel me? So I think that's part of it as well. Any more thoughts on that? I'm not going to harp too much on Ebro. What do y'all think is next at Hot 97? They said a surprise, quote unquote, person, according to Rory, I think. What do y'all think is next? Or did y'all think Funk Flex going to stay up there?
Nah, what was that announcement that Funk made? Something about that he's gonna get the morning slot in 2029.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't understand that, bro.
I didn't know if he messed up the date. What the hell he was talking about?
He better be, because nigga, we ain't gonna give him for 3 years.
Yeah, they also announced the 3 new hosts. It's like some younger folks.
Thank God.
For real?
Yeah. Let me drop the link right here. It's
get these old niggas.
Ondell Smith, Lana Harris, and Million. I'm not too familiar, but I think one of them is like a content creator or something.
Okay, yeah, they are going younger then, huh? I mean, they had to do something, man. I think Wayno or somebody played the clips where they show like the numbers in comparison to like the Breakfast Club, who are their competitors, right? You know what I'm saying? They direct competitors and the numbers weren't even close. At the end of the day, that's kind of what all the stockholders, what all these people are looking at are the raw data, the raw numbers. You're not trending with the youth, and you kind of got to do that in the entertainment industry. If you ain't trending with the youth, a bunch of unks listen to you. What the fuck's this? It's Fox News. You're gonna be screwed, right?
But that's kind of unfair. The Breakfast Club been up there for like more than a decade. Like Hot 97 been off and on. Like if you've been constantly hot for over a decade and you had like a couple fall offs, like come on.
You know what? I mean, I guess they were also like, shit, Hot 97 Breakfast Club just got this Netflix deal. What the fuck are we doing? Like,
oh yeah, I forgot everybody's getting more money now.
Yeah, so they're probably like, hold on, we need a rebrand type shit. So that's who's gonna be the new faces. I don't know them outside of just this announcement, so I'm gonna look into-
Rondell Smith, Lana Harris, and Million labeling them as new Hot 97 hosts coming soon. Are they gonna take the morning slot?
I guess that's the slot. Yeah, it look like
Yeah,
that.
who is these cats?
I
I'm
thought
still
that
going
was
young.
Are these the people Rory was talking about?
I don't know who these cats are, bro. It
I
and
give
it
'em a
feels
shot.
almost like a
I just don't
knockoff
know.
of. It feels like a knockoff of the Breakfast Club, don't it? The two dudes and the girl, you know.
Yeah.
Well, at least they got their hairlines.
They were like, hold on, you know, that's what Rory and Mal and this girl Nafisa is giving or whatever.
Man,
not Nafisa.
They need to hire. They might as well just give Rory and Mal and what's that?
I think they're also getting a Netflix deal too with Spotify and Breakfast
Mhm.
Club.
Joe Budden. Yeah,
Okay.
he fucking
Joe
up.
and Jada.
So right here it says Rondell Smith is an Atlanta-based stand-up comedian. Lana Harris. Yeah. Lana Harris is a former TV news anchor from Atlanta.
Okay.
And Million is a rising personality. Like it's
From
just
Atlanta.
like a
Apparently,
not say where
no
he's
New
from.
Yorkers, bro.
No, apparently he focuses on helping New York artists. This is what the AI summary is saying. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they go to New York.
He's
That's
just
a
like
New
a
York.
he's just like a hip hop influencer,
Yeah, I'm
basically.
trying to see.
Okay, that makes sense. You do need, I guess, being a news anchor, you do need some.
That's gonna give that, you know, journalism, like professionalism, whatever on the radio that they need.
Yeah, but how's New York feel about that?
We're gonna have to see what they bring in.
Come on, Lee, you're the voice of New York.
I mean, I guess it's no different if you know, if
Ebro was from
freaking out west.
Yeah, I guess at this point it's like represent well. But I guess that's why Ebro felt like he had to go up there and talk the way he was. He's like, I don't want them to say I'm some like, you know, West Coast Sunnyville.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
That's how
Like,
you know Ebro. That's how you know Ebro's a chameleon, bro. Because if I can't spot out a Sacramento motherfucker, like you're pretty good at your shit. Like they're easy.
Yeah.
They're easy to
Wait,
pull.
he's from the West Coast.
yeah,
he's from Sacramento.
It says Beverly Park or some shit.
What?
And there
I
ain't
thought he was
nothing
from New Jersey.
No, there ain't nothing Sacramento about anything. Not his mannerisms. Like it's easy. It's easy to tell when somebody's from Sac. But he's a chameleon.
Yep. Don't know where the fuck they from. Yeah, they all do that shit. Vlad and all them cats, bro. Like you don't know where the fuck they from. You know what I
start
mean?
looking, you're like,
If
what?
Vlad from the West Coast, I'm gonna be dying laughing.
He is from out that way, ain't he? Via
look like
Ukraine or some shit.
Shut
Oh,
up.
Vlad?
I was about to say Midwest. I was about to say
Nah,
Midwest.
Vlad's from like Rancho Cucamonga or something. One of those crazy suburbs in Southern California.
Yeah, he's from somewhere out that way, but you wouldn't know, you know. It seems like everybody gets in the point they just kind of adapt these New York mannerisms or wherever they from. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. So I hope, you know, those three young people, you know, younger dudes do a good. I'm not sure if they're taking the morning slot though. They taking the morning slot.
That part. Oh, no.
I just say it's coming soon. They really didn't say shit. Given the vacancy in the morning slot, many listeners quickly connected the dots, but Hot 97 stopped short of formally naming the trio as his new morning team. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah, Vlad's from San Mateo, so that's like Berkeley. So no reason he's a dork.
And speaking of the Netflix, right? iHeart, Netflix, you know, we kind of spoke about it. They've announced a partnership, right? Netflix and iHeart Media announces exclusive video podcast partnership for top iHeart podcasts. And it kind of gives a list. You got The Breakfast Club, Bobby Bones. I don't know who the fuck that is. My Favorite Murder, Deal Chelsea Handler, Joe and Jada. All righty then. And I think it was another one, Rory and Mal. There y'all go. So pretty much the three hip hop related ones are Rory and Mal, Joe and Jada, and also The Breakfast Club. So I guess I throw the question out there. I think this could bring like a new light, a positive new audience, maybe to hip hop, and open some creatives in that space. Do y'all think this will actually work? I guess it'll be the big one. What do y'all think about that announcement?
Call Netflix, D.
It just seems like more hip hop gentrification, honestly. They're just taking shit and making it more mainstream. Like you think these underground cats are gonna get any more playtime if they're on the big platforms like Netflix and shit? They got to make it.
Won't even let them play the music, dog.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they got to make it palatable to the masses. So like if you don't have mainstream appeal, no matter how good your music is, like, so I think it kind of sucks for people on the come up anyway. And that was kind of Stroh's point when he wasn't talking about like the quantity of radio play. He was talking about the quality of radio play. You know what I mean? If I'm making a certain type of music and you're playing me in between like 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. and it's just not the time that music's supposed to be played, like you're not getting playtime during rush hour traffic and shit. That's the radio play you want. Just because you're getting played on the radio doesn't mean like you're going to get the recognition that you need, because you got to, people, music is situational. People listen to it in certain situations, certain times of day. So that was kind of his argument from jump.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's gonna. Haven't they tried that before too? Hasn't like a platform already tried to like take podcasts and put them on, like the big screen, or put them on TV or something? And it failed like miserably. It's like when you trying to pigeonhole this niche and try to make it mainstream. Who the fuck wants to sit in the living room and watch like the Breakfast Club on your fucking TV?
Was it Revolt with their?
Yeah, they were on Revolt for a while.
Yeah, I think you guys aren't thinking. We're talking about Netflix, where you can just sit down and just watch it all. People are going to binge watch this stuff. And since the Joe and Jada, Rory and Mal, and Breakfast Club are nothing but like old people who listen to old school rap, or just people who embody that rap, they're not going to play all these Lils or these guys that just, or these little dirts. They're going to play Mike and all, maybe Mike at bare minimum Freddie Gibbs or somebody like Freddie Gibbs. Or
that's the thing. I don't think they're gonna play because that presents a trademark copyright issue, right?
It's gonna be just a lot of more so conversational.
Yeah, it's gonna be the interviews and shit is what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Joe and Jada don't even really play music. They just fucking tell stories.
That's what they trying to get, those fucking interviews and the ads. That's really what it is. Like trying to open up a whole nother pocket of like sponsorships. Like, oh, now you can sponsor things within the culture, and it's gonna be washed down. It's not gonna be as raw and authentic because now they're gonna have to follow rules of like Netflix platform. I feel like, but I don't know. They're gonna make money for sure. They're gonna do great. Is it going to be the same quality of content that we expect for the hip hop podcast? I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
I think because Joe Budden is on this list too, I believe.
No,
the money. He's not on this one.
He's Joe and Jada.
Yeah, this is iHeart partnership.
What the hell was Joe talking about? Him signing some deal with Netflix or something?
Joe was talking about how he like refused a lot of deals that they try to throw his way. You know,
I might have misread it, but knowing how these hip hop interviews go, I think we're gonna get some quality ones. That now, since Netflix is paying them, we're gonna get better stuff and better like situations, because we're not going to be in Roy and Mal's old whatever that. They're probably going to be at like they're probably going to put them in like some Apple level looking place and have like a full-fledged thing. Now, like Lee said, we might not get the music, but we might get interested in you to listen to your music, because if your personality is like charming, you're going to bring people into your music.
Yeah, hopefully, is that going to be really their goal? I know they might not even play full episodes. They might do a clip thing, if you be honest with you.
Yeah, that's where most of the views come from pods anyway. And all these shows up here, the ones they're not even like hip hop shows anymore. They're like hip hop adjacent. You get credit to Budden. Budden's not on this list. He's got his own thing going on, but like Budden still talks about music most of the time. But the Breakfast Club has been like just a propaganda machine for the last 5-6 years. Joe and Jada, I mean, Fat Joe just tells fake stories about hypothetically beating people up and all kinds of stupid shit.
Nah, those are neat. We need that for the culture.
No, I'm not saying it's not entertaining. I'm not saying it's not entertaining, but it's not a mechanism to get young artists out there in the spotlight.
Okay,
so to think that this is going to be the big push for up and coming artists, just like, nah, bro, they're not spending any time doing that already. So what would make you think that they're going to once they got this platform? Wishful thinking, but.
See, I don't think that stuff's even going to be super bingeable because a lot of that content's going to be dated, and it's not evergreen. You're going to get people promoting an album that eventually is going to be a year old, right? Breakfast Club stuff kind of gets outdated pretty fast. It feels like, in my opinion. Like, I don't know how super bingeable all that's going to be, and in my opinion, I don't think it's a good move to move from all these places that were free to being 100% behind a paywall. Like, I think you're going to lose listeners. You're going to lose viewers. I'm not about to subscribe to Netflix for these shows personally. And I'm not subscribed to Netflix right now. And I'm not, these aren't bringing me in personally. And I know a lot of things that got picked up by Netflix and their quality went down and ended up like, for off the top of my head is Trailer Park Boys. I don't know if you guys ever seen that show, comedy show. Yeah. And it's like, as soon as Netflix got it, in my opinion, it was like, oh, it's cool. And then like dropped in content. And I just like stopped watching at a certain point. It wasn't the same.
They're also notorious for picking shit up and just stopping after a season and be like, okay, that was it. Or starting their own show and be like, oh, this is actually a pretty good show. Oh, actually it's canceled. So
oh my God.
What if that puts a lot of
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. I was just
gonna say, I hope they're not in deals where if the show gets canceled, like you were saying, that Netflix keeps it, right? And then it's just like you're gone forever eventually.
That's where I was starting to go. Like, hey,
they better not be that stupid. They better not be that stupid.
And I wonder if it's that, hey, Netflix, you get to have like the priority first release, but I still get to release it on other platforms, or is it that certain parts of it will be like a Netflix exclusive and they can still make their bread from like, I don't know.
Oh man, that's gonna be bad. It's gonna be like Patreon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's once you go Netflix, like that whole creative control aspect kind of goes out the window. I mean, you've seen the floor fall through with stand-up comedy. I mean, it was the place to be for stand-up comics for a long time, but then comedians would come out and talk about like stuff they had to cut out of their specials. And shout out to Andrew Schultz, goofy ass, but he was the first one to say, nah, I'm not giving you my special. I'm going to put it behind a paywall for like $5. And it ended up doing really well. And it kind of created a whole new metric for comedians to be successful outside of Netflix. And that's just like an example of an individual creative. But if you don't think they're not going to get guide stones, if they go to Netflix, like, you're right, bro.
I mean, all those stand-ups are now dropping full specials on YouTube.
Yeah,
and just taking the views like that
for free because them putting all their artwork out there like that, they're getting it back in ticket sales, and they're not having to sacrifice any of their artistic integrity.
And if the clips are funny, more people gonna go to them.
Yeah, and that was Andrew Schultz's whole point. Is like they were trying to cut like 20 minutes out of my set. And there was no, like, it was super arbitrary. Like, they were okay with some of this offensive shit, but they weren't okay with some of this offensive shit. And so I'm just not going to play that game. So,
yeah, it could dilute the product. You feel me? I just don't think overall, I just don't think it's a big audience. I think actually something new is on the horizon. I think like Netflix kind of late to the party. You feel me? A lot of these podcast views are going down. If you look at views from like now compared to maybe like 3 years with a lot of podcasts, it's not growing really. You've kind of plateaued, I think, as far as podcasts. I think you need to shoot ahead to what's in the future. It's definitely going to be something bigger out there. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a it's like when like a buzzword starts and then all you see like it's like all the young people are saying cap, and then you look up, it's like a 75-year-old person like, yeah, it's cap. You know, it's like, it's all right, you're too late. It's over with. It's done. I'm never using that word again. Right. So I just think they're kind of late to the party. They see the trend though. So, all right, we're going to go into the podcast thing. And then like, it's going to be something else that the youth are going to be trending to. And I think at the end of the day, that's all. People want that, like that 20 to 44 demographic. That's like the gold standard. Right. So I think once the 20-year-olds now are going to trend to something there, I think podcasts are already becoming uncool to that demographic. Like if you're 21, 22, 23, I don't think they're like, oh, let's go listen to a fucking podcast. I just don't think that's this shit. So
they should have went with the streamers. They should have got some streamers and just start booming off that. But
D makes a good point, because some of the younger bubbas at work, like I'll have a headphone in, they're like, what are you listening to? And I'm like, I'm listening to a podcast on fucking engineering or some crazy shit. I like to learn all kinds of weird shit. They're like, you're a weirdo. I'm like, just trying to I was like, you'll get it. Like, you'll get to an age where he's like, damn, bro, I'm just trying to learn some shit today.
Hating on education is crazy.
Oh man, you ever fucking bust out a book or some shit that was like looking at a fucking somebody busting like a fucking unicorn came into the building? You pull out a book, it's like, what the fuck is that? A Dead Sea Scroll? What the fuck did you read?
Nigga, did I just catch you trying to educate yourself?
But yeah, man, I think they late. Any last thoughts on that, man? Netflix, get them the fuck out of here. I don't fuck with Netflix, dog. I'm gonna cancel my shit, but the kids won't let me cancel it. Next topic we got.
They canceling Netflix.
They'll have fucking pass out and come in the house and Netflix canceled. Oh my god. We got Nas and DJ Premier releasing their highly anticipated collaboration. Of course, they collaborated on different songs throughout the years. A few are definitely some of the best songs I would think on fucking Illmatic, you feel me, represents it like that. But they released Light Years in 2025. Came out before Detox. Who would have thought? To mostly praise. There's some criticism. I did my own review of it. I honestly, Nas' pen is still sharp. I just was not feeling a lot of the production. And I'll go into a little bit more detail later on, but I want to hear what you guys thought about it. I'm gonna pull up a tweet. Shout out to Maddie. It's time to retire Preemo's jersey. It was a good run, big dog. So I think he takes it that he wasn't really feeling Preem's production on this. So toss it out to you, all of you in the panel who've listened to it, the project. What do y'all think about it? Is the criticism justified? What do y'all think?
Man, I love that album. You're crazy, bro.
You crazy, dog.
No, it's far from perfect. It's not a perfect album by any means. I got criticism and it's got flaws, but yeah, no, I do love it. And yeah, the Premier beats are like good, not great, but like I also know the era of Premier that we're in. So I was like, I kept level hype and level expectations, right? So I feel like I'm loving it off of Nas. Premier's beats are all right, but I like the album for sure.
Okay.
How old was Premier?
59, 58.
Oh, nah, you can't. Nah,
yeah,
man.
Getting up there.
He old. You gotta give him some slack.
Man, I don't want to hear none of that, bro. Like, why couldn't he give Nas the beats he gave to Ransom?
Some people talk shit about the Ransom beats. A lot of people didn't like the
They
Ransom
were better.
beats.
They were better than this.
They say
they would have been. They would have been a lot better if Ransom wasn't on them and Nas was instead.
Honestly, I feel like Nas great at delivering bars. I just feel like he should. The beat shouldn't be trying to compete with him. Like just chill. You can add in some elements. You know what I'm saying? And get, if you want to give that funky old school vibe or whatever, that's fine. But I feel like the project didn't start picking up until like the later part of it for me. I'm like, okay, this is where we're at. This is where I could really hear Nas, and it's not like, yo, what is going on in the back? I don't know. And sometimes it just felt like it was lackluster compared to like his storytelling that he would tell. You know what I'm saying? Like the beat is not carrying the story the way Nas is carrying the story. I'm like, he was here, beat was here. Not that they were horrible, but just not for what he was delivering.
Yeah, I agree. Anybody else?
No, I like that point that Lee just made, because some of like the beats that have become like legendary from Nas, you can hear the instrumental and then hear the verse in your head, even when you're not listening to the verse. None of these verses are going to be remembered because they don't got that beat as a catalyst.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
like
yeah,
you,
see, and I-
you can recite Nas when you're just listening to an instrumental from like New York State of Mind. You know what I mean? But with these ones, it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to shit on him too much because maybe he was just trying to like do something different, but it just seemed like he did the bare minimum. And like he was such a minimalist with the beat. Like he's like, I'm gonna take all these old school loop sounds, but then he got like way too busy with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a comment, somebody was like, how they feel like, you know, Nas is great at rapping, but he's bad at selecting beats. I don't know if I agree with that like all the way, but I do think that, yeah, I agree. Like, why are you doing too much on the beat, man? He got it. He got it. Let him carry this part.
I feel like that was always kind of a criticism and like something that
It was, yeah.
Nas critiques would say is that he didn't have good beat selection, which I kind of like. I see it. I don't fully agree with it, but I see it for sure.
I think it's because the ones that were good were so good. You know, like the real memorable ones were so good that if anything's not even par, it's like
I think things
like
balance
Get
out,
Down,
but
like
yeah.
Get Down is fucking like beats like that. They're timeless. That shit's insane. So trying to compare anything to stuff like that's gonna be hard.
I'm a gun, yo.
Where the fuck that come from? But anyway,
I just really. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, but I say you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that Nas song we was talking about. If I was a gun.
Oh, got yourself a gun. You talking about?
I don't think he quoted it right, so we got confused.
Oh,
but yeah, it was. I just hate this point that people try to make. Like, whether you like it, to me, art is always subjective, right? Some people's gonna love it, some people's gonna hate it, right? I just don't like the point that people try to make to justify the production to say like, oh, it's supposed to sound like the 90s. Like, bitch, I was there. Like, I was there in the 90s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking Illmatic don't sound like this. It Was Written doesn't sound like this, right? I Am doesn't sound like this, right? So the 90s was just not one fucking 10 years of boom bap throughout, right? There was different sounds and different production styles throughout it. Like, even the joints, I think, from Illmatic that Premier did produce, to me, you know, didn't sound like this. And so it kind of made it hard for me to pinpoint quotables, right? Because it just didn't have the beat. Kind of makes also the quotables too, you know. It's a, you know, when the song kind of stops there and you hear that quotable that makes you think and the beat picks up, you know, it just made it hard for me. I found myself trying to concentrate on what Nas was spitting rather than the beats, you know. And then I think they tried too much to play on the nostalgia point, right? Like New York State of Mind Part 3, that sounds nothing like New York State of Mind, you know. It's like,
yeah, that was the disappointing.
That was a terrible beat too, you know what I'm saying? Third Childhood, that nothing like Second Childhood, you know. I think nostalgia is great when you use it to amplify a project, but if you're kind of like depending on nostalgia to carry shit, right? I think that's whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna make a new sound, make a new sound. If you're gonna make a 2025 Nas and DJ Premier, do a 2025 Nas and DJ Premier.
Yeah.
Don't like play with nostalgia. Oh, this is sound like this because we're trying to make it sound like the 90s. But no, this is 2025. Well, why are you not spitting like it's the fucking 90s then? You know what I'm saying? Like, why this doesn't sound like the fucking 90s? Like, so I just didn't like that point, that back and forth kind of inconsistent with it. Even DJ Premier, when he was tweeting about it, it kind of was like, if you don't understand it, to paraphrase, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's because we made this for a certain sound. Bro, good music is fucking good music, dog. I can throw Illmatic on right now and rock with it, bro. I don't need to fucking listen to it 30 times for it to grow on me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, pause. So I hate that point, you know. I gotta listen to it 95 times for it to sound good to me. Now it's growing. I like it now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
one song off rip that did sound good was I like the Nasty Nasir, whatever. That was good. I like him, like him rapping back and forth. And then Pause Tapes, I like the idea of the story of like this is hip hop, where he's like describing how he would make the first beat. That wasn't bad. It wasn't like a 3 out of 3. It was like a 2 out of 3 for me. But I still appreciated the sentiment of hearing the story of like you know.
And
This
see,
is
to me, that's why I love this whole album. It's like an ode to hip hop and elements of it.
Yeah, like I see the
I wish
intent.
more people liked it.
I see the intent, but it doesn't hit as hard as it should. I think because of it's just not a synergy between the production and Nas rapping. But I'm gonna listen to it again. I will be that person to give it another go.
I'm not saying I gave it once. I give
yeah, like not 95 times, but I'm a see. You know, and if I'm capping, I'll come back in the new year and say, well, guys, I fucking put my foot in my mouth. But for now, you know.
But I wouldn't challenge what D said. I think you can listen to something 95 times and be like, and get into it. Because like I said, I heard Freddie Gibbs a lot. I hate that nigga guts. But Alfredo 2, that song with him and Anderson .Paak, stupid. Like that's like, even though I hate Freddie Gibbs, you cannot say that song bad. It's just like, damn, man. Like, you can hate a nigga, but why you gotta put something out?
What they got to do with listen to 95 times though? That's not
because I hate Freddie Gibbs. I hated that nigga for like 10 years.
But we talking about one specific song. Like, you know how they fucking brainwash people, bro? They tie you in a chair and they play something over and over and over. That's the concept of the radio, right? It's like playing a song over. Ebro said it in the first one. You want us to play you 100 times so people fall in love with you? There is a thing where if you hear a song every fucking day, it will fucking like get in your brain, low key, bro. We used to play this game. I used to when I used to work for this railroad company, bro. We used to be in these fucking trucks all the time, going from town to town and shit. So we used to play this game where you would sing the stupidest song in the truck and try to get another motherfucker to sing it later on because it's stuck in their brain, right? You'll sing some fucking Kevin Gates shit. I got 2 phones, and then you look up later.
Hey,
look up later in the day, some country ass boy singing 2 phones, right?
Don't do that.
It's like,
2 phones were hard.
Yeah,
but that's 2 phones for no reason.
But I'm just saying, in general, if you keep fucking replaying something, there also is a thing where I think people confuse this. It's not necessarily listen to it 95 times, but I may have heard something at 21 that may not have sounded good to me, and then heard it again at 35, and I'm like, oh, I kind of get this now.
That means it worked. That means there was something.
That didn't mean I listened to it 95 times in a row. It mean I was in a different place in life, right? So,
but it still worked.
That's a difference.
It worked.
I mean, nah. The point you're making is like when you were a kid and you had to listen to like mom's oldies and shit. You're like, what is this, bro? Like she used to clean the house listening to Fleetwood Mac, right? And I remember being a little kid, like, what is this shit, bro? And like now, bro, you put on some Fleetwood Mac, man, I'm digging.
Crying with your hands up.
Yeah, that's that shit. Or like Isley Brothers and BB King and shit, like stuff that I just, you know. But now it's like a staple in my musicality. It's like shit I listen to every day.
Yeah, appreciate it. You don't appreciate some shit until later in life, bro. Keep it a bean with you. So yeah, I agree with that. Obi, man, I heard you gonna review it. What would you give it then? Seeing as you like it a lot more than me, what would you give it as overall score, bro?
I'm thinking maybe like an 8 or an 8.5.
That's wrong.
He did say he loved it. Like he won't lie.
I said I loved it right from the beginning.
He did. Yeah. He did say he loved it.
Wow.
But I ain't never heard him say
I'm not hearing those beats the same way you guys are. Like I'm not saying I said they're not like amazing. I'm not blown away, but
you like the New York State of Mind 3 beat? That shit was sound like fucking Pixar.
I like music, bro. See, like in that for me with those sequel songs, like I don't want you to do the exact same beat. Like I do like that they switched it up. That's why I don't like New York State of Mind 2, because it's just so like similar and almost the same, and I never love that. Yeah, no, I like this one a lot. I'm not set in stone with that yet. It's taken me a minute, but yeah, I think I'm thinking about an 8.5, somewhere in there. I like it a lot, and I like those Nas songs, like the concepts and the stuff Nas was doing was enough for me that it's like this production is like cool, it's good, you know. But like I said, it's like I didn't love that Ransom one or those beats. I didn't love the Rock Marcy one and those beats, but like the MCs are still uplifting the stuff, and I still like Premier beats, you know, decently.
I think the Rock one was the best.
What was that?
I think beat wise, the Rock Marciano one was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been back to those two since Light Years, so I do need to like go back and not compare it because I'm not gonna like. That's not how I do it. I don't compare, but I would like to hear the beats versus the beats on the others.
Yeah.
Download the instrumental tape.
Okay, yeah, if they got instrumental, yeah,
and
for
then
sure
just
check
listen.
that out.
Actually, just listen to the beats.
Yeah, no.
And
I do think maybe Cloud said he was remixing this album, so I'm just putting that out there. I'm putting that into the Twitterverse. I think he tweeted that out, so it's not like a secret.
Funny thing is, it kind of sounds like some shit he would have produced anyway from the jump. So it's kind of interesting. It's like it kind of sounds like your recipe a little bit, although I think his is a little bit. He kind of got those definitely gangstar type of fucking. I just hear some old school kind of feeling with his beats. But I want to pull up this tweet right here. Why y'all let Nas only sell 5K? I thought real lyricism was back. Y'all be Dusty Performance app just for nothing, lying for no reason. So of course, you know, got another nameless, faceless. But I think the big point is, and I've seen this. This isn't the only weirdo that's done this shit, right? Talking about what a person sells the first week and stuff like that. I wish I had this other clip from Nas where he talks about basically and this is an interview from years back. Like, we've never sat there and compared what somebody sells. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, and I think they are selling directly vinyl. That's one smart thing. Nas is a great businessman. They're selling direct vinyls straight from their own website, right? So you really can't even compare, I think, the sales numbers because they're not. It's not like they're sending their fucking vinyl sales to fucking Billboard or some shit, right? What do y'all think about this overall metric of measuring how somebody sold? Is there any truth in there? You know what I'm saying? Is that a good gauge of anything y'all think?
Don't Nas own no casino?
Right. I don't think he cares.
Like, nigga, I can sell 2K. Nigga, roll the dice.
Yeah.
Bro, get
Like
21. Like, that's for like niggas that don't own casinos. If you don't own a casino, I could be like, oh shit, I sold 5K. Nigga, no. Like, and like D said, that clip of him saying we don't look at billboards, we get that out of here. He comes from an era where they don't care about sales, but the new age care about numbers. Like, everybody, like, if you're old, nobody cares or gives a fuck about numbers. They just want authentic, what's right in front of me, what my fan base did. Niggas out here trying to touch everybody. Pause. So niggas, if like I said, if new school wants more than 5K, 20K, cool. Like, I think Savage sold like 58, 59. That's around the range it should have been, especially with like what's that, wherever Atlanta's going through. You like 60K makes is right around that range. So like niggas is selling like 65K or whatever, bro. Niggas don't care about that. If I was like, money,
you gotta think about the demo too, though. You know what I mean?
True.
That's my money attached to that Apple Pay account. That's not mom's money. You know, these young people, they're buying shit that they're not paying for. All of us got to be at work and shit. You know, you're a little bit more meticulous on how you spend your money when you're the one buying shit. So I think the demo plays a huge role. I think older people are more inclined to go get that vinyl though. That's cool shit. I mean, that's how I support the people that I really support, like Vinny Paz and shit like that. I buy merch directly from him.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, like, this album had a pre-sale or whatever with some signed copies of each album, like a couple hundred, and that sold out immediately, right? So that's 1,000 copies right there that were a couple $100 each, pre-sold, and then they released another set of signed ones with the real cover instead of the test cover or whatever. You know what I mean? So like D said, it's like they've been selling vinyls. Those numbers aren't coming out. Is that 5K like sales and streaming, or is that just sales? Because I know the Savage one is streaming included for 50,000 or whatever that is. Yeah. So I'm just like, how many vinyls did 21 Savage sell? Because I seen the ad pop up on my Instagram and was surprised to see a vinyl for it. But
they did a vinyl for that shit.
Hey, that covers hard.
And CDs and stuff.
Yeah, nobody knows
that's a hard cover.
What to do with the fucking vinyl?
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And I
got a record. I got a record player right out there. Like I use a vinyl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
You
me
know?
too. I don't need a 21 Savage one personally, not for this album, but
they're buying they're buying it just to roll up weed and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
ain't even gonna lie to you.
If I
have
can find a way to
vinyl.
stick with Mr. Recoup on the vinyl, I'll do it.
Hey, that's crazy though. Hey, because I kept a TCal 2000 Method Man CD case for fuck, bro, 15, 20 years. Man, the amount of contraband that CD case saw, bro. I'm telling you. I wish I could find it, bro. I could probably scrape a gram off the CD case. Bro.
That's right.
Allegedly.
Yeah, all allegedly.
For sure, man. Any last thoughts, man, on the Nas joint? Do y'all think it's maybe one of those things where it'll pick up pace? We seen that happen with the Doechii shit, right? She started off with low numbers and it picked up eventually. Is that possible with the Nas? Or who gives a fuck, right? I'm not sure.
I don't think you'll see that with the Nas because everybody already knows who Nas is. Doechii still kind of had that, unknown factor. So I don't think.
I wouldn't be surprised if in a few. Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean.
No, go ahead. I was done. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years maybe some people turn around on this album and they're like, oh, actually, this was way better than I first thought.
Revisionist history. Hey, people come back and be
review,
like,
rewind. Mark your calendars. I'm put a remind in 5 years. We can do a review rewind on Nas and DJ Premier.
Yo, you know what's weird about that kind of shit though? I did a On This Day post earlier this week, and it was for Wu-Tang's, I think it was 4th Iron Flag, and it was like critically acclaimed. It was like their worst project, and I went back and I spun it, and I was like, yo, what were people thinking? Like that album's insane. It's a crazy album, top to bottom, and I don't know. I think sometimes shit just like misses the like societal algo. The way like people are like picking stuff up, because I went back and listened to it and I'm like, man, this is on par with everything they ever did. It makes no sense why it would have been so low in their catalog.
It might not have been a commercial hit.
Yeah, but everything they put out during that time period was crazy. They were doing crazy numbers. And right after that with their 5th, they did the same. I don't know why Iron Flag didn't sell or get the acclaim that everything else did, but it's a really good album. I listened to it a few times just to kind of like try to understand what they missed, and I couldn't.
Could be one of those things that get better with age, man. That wine shit. Some things is worse. I went back. Speaking on that, I went back to that Bobby Digital shit, and I'm like, ooh, this shit's fucking terrible. Outside of domestic violence, Digi and shit. Like, there's like 3 songs that I fucked with then, and then the same 3 songs are the only songs that got killers. I'm like, fuck. And then that was back in the day when the songs were like 5 minutes too. So it was like 5 minutes of bullshit on some of them. So you'd be like, fuck, RZA, goddamn.
Yeah. That's funny because today it was In the Light by Lil Wayne, or Lights Out, his sophomore album, and I put that on. I listened to a few songs. I was like, dog, this is terrible. What the fuck is this, bro?
I'm not even gonna lie. I hated 3P from Carter 3. My sister played it. I was like, oh shit. This song is still horrible. I thought I would really like it. No, I swear to God.
What a curve. I
was like,
me too.
But it's still bad. I was still jamming, but I'm like, damn, I still hate this song. Like, I still hate it. I don't know why. And people love 3P. I don't know why. I still don't know why. I don't know.
I do love 3P, bro.
Yeah. All right, man. Make sure, speaking of fucking review rewinds and all that good shit, make sure y'all check out the website, hiphopsociety.com. We've been fucking dropping bombs. I wish I had a flex bomb. We got the Nas DJ Premier. We got the Chris Patrick Conway. So we've been working over here, man. So we don't just talk shit on the podcast. We also try to give our best critique of music. So help you avoid the bullshit. Maybe even tell us we're wrong on some shit. So make sure y'all just check out everything, man. A nice selection of things. I think we up to like fucking a ridiculous amount of pages of reviews at this point. We may have to archive some of these motherfuckers. But Make sure y'all check us out and lock in and check out the reviews and offerings and everything else, because we plan on expanding to more material in the next year, definitely. So that's all I got with that. And what's fucking next on the docket? Oh, I gotta do the crash dummy. Ain't this about a bitch? All right, so music, please.
Hey, Dad.
All right, so for the crash dummy this week, Exhibit A.
I feel like I always wanted to do this type of music, and then I feel like rap is in a weird like space right now, because it's just saying like everybody beefing, and then it's just like some of the biggest, two of the biggest artists in the world, like Clash, and a lot of like, fucking ripple effect that came out. Weird. I feel like it's time. I feel like we gotta like take it to the next level. We gotta level up. Like AI, it's just so much. Everything in the world leveling up except hip hop. Like niggas getting like worse. Like we getting worse than when we first started. Like I think we like reach, so we just like comfortability. Even when we feel like we like hustling hard as we can, we still like we still cap. We so comfortable. I feel like we need this type of shit. I would be so happy if hip hop turned into pop. Whoa! Like, nobody on this earth can come to that type of shit. You know, I would be happy, but I also love hip hop because I know a lot of hip hop artists can't do that.
Well, you can rap your ass off. We always do that, but hip hop also always looks to you to push boundaries. Every project something different. It's a risk. You can stay comfortable. You can do the same thing. People love that.
There you have it, a one Mr. Young Thug saying that hip hop is in a weird place, an all-time low after the Kendrick and Drake beef. Everybody in the world leveling up right now except hip hop. It's bad right now. Bro, we literally just had drops from Nas, from Clips. We had Kendrick, GNX nominated for multiple awards. You had an offering from Mobb Deep, very good album. Raekwon dropped, Ghost dropped. A lot of highly praised albums have dropped. I think hip hop is actually in a great state. I would say on the verge of a renaissance, if you ask me, because they're getting all the bullshit out. I think this is a case of the quote, the late great Michael Jackson. You need to start looking at the man in the mirror. You, Mr. Young Thug, are in a bad state. Okay, you dropped a mid-ass album. You got your prison calls leaked, which you're kicking up your fucking feet and talking about everybody and their mama instead of doing push-ups like Gunna was fucking doing, right? Right? You let him outwork you, to be honest with you. You lost your girl, got her back, lost your girl, got her back. Now you got to propose just to keep her probably. So that's what you did here. So yeah, I think this is a case of you projecting your shortcomings this fucking year, pause, onto the state of hip hop, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, to be honest with you, you need to do better, Mr. Thug. And then the last point you made of you hope hip hop turns to pop. What the fuck was that? What the hell are you talking about, sir? Turns to pop? That is honestly on the verge of blasphemy, dog. You do know pop exists, right? Hip hop don't gotta turn to pop because pop still exists. So if you want to do records with fucking Sabrina Carpenter and Chappell Roan or whatever, go fucking do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can do a fucking remix of Tears or some shit. I don't fucking know, but it is free for you to do that. So if you want to be a pop artist, feel free to be a pop artist. Honestly, you probably more in that lane anyway. I think the problem is hip hop is kind of going to its roots of lyricism, of bullshit being tossed out of the fucking window and real shit coming on. And honestly, the money may not be the big motivating factor anymore. So for people who see that and want that and think that money moves everything, care about first week sales and shit like that, then, sir, go do a collaboration album with Taylor Swift. It's right there for you to do. But at the same time, you can't say you love hip hop and at the same time say that it's in bad state and it's dying because your best friend Drake is no longer at the top of the food chain. That's fucking insane. So for that, Mr. Thug, unfortunately, I got to give you that big old car crash. Please do better, sir. And that's all I got. All right, moving on. What we got here? I'm gonna skip the comedy break. I don't feel like doing that. Y'all ready to listen to some music, man?
Run it.
Ready.
All right, so we got an artist. D'So Nyce. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly, brother. He's out of Chicago. He has a song called Grind that we're gonna check out in a second here. As soon as I pause this.
I was about to say, this you? D'So Nyce?
He's so nah. I'm more nicer than this cat right now. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I'll actually play the intro. So make sure you guys mute your microphones. We're gonna play Grind, D'So Nyce from the Diamond tape that just dropped this year.
The G is for grind, the R is for rise, the I is for I, the N is for nigga please. She know the D is the fly. Wanna lock in with me because I'm not wasting the time. It happens all the time. The G is for grind, the R is for rise, the I is for I, the N is for nigga please. She know the D is the fly. Wanna lock in with me because I'm not wasting the time. It happens all the time. She ain't worried about nothing but that money. And I'm on a paper chase, about to stop running. Niggas better not play with me about my son. We gon' turn this body double like a stuntman. I turn MVP when I'm on a bigger stage. Don't be petty, then expect me to act my age. Rap about money, sign a contract the same day. But if you rap about me, I put out a contract the same day. MI ain't no paper planes. Safe to say the counted me out, but I made a way. Might have to start over, revise. Only got your spot cause you bribe. Forgot to keep up with your pride. And I'm not surprised. You know the G is for grind, the R is for rise, the I is for I, the N is for nigga please. She know the D is the fly. Wanna lock in with me because I'm not wasting the time. It happens all the time. The G is for grind, the R is for rise, the I is for I, the N is for nigga please. She know the D is the fly. Wanna lock in with me because I'm not wasting the time. It happens all the time. She ain't worried about nothing but that money. And I'm on a paper chase, about to stop running. Niggas better not play with me about my son. We gon' turn this body double like a stuntman.
Diamonds are forever. G is for gray, R is for rise, I is for an I, N is for nigga please. She know it's the D, it's divine. Wanna lock in with me cause I'm not wasting her time. Happens every time. G is for gray, R is for right.
Muted D.
We can't hear you, D.
Can you hear me now, guys?
Yeah, now we
I like y'all people. I'll be fucking up and then y'all be loud. Now y'all used to just let me talk for like 2 minutes. But there you have it. D'So Nyce with Grind. And oh shit, I'm first. Why the fuck did I do that? All right. So my thoughts on this song. What am I thinking? That hook had me laughing, bro. The N is for nigga, please. I was fucking with the hook, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. This is one of them cases where I probably got to hear more of the artist itself for me to formulate a good opinion. I wasn't this is probably my second time listening to this. I wasn't really a fan of the beat switch. It felt like a whole different song, but I don't know. That shit was kind of funky to me, bro. Kind of grew on me a little bit. The rhymes, nothing to write home about. The lyrics, nothing to write home about. But I'd enjoyed the listen, bro. At the end of the day, I think music is about, enjoying the listen. That wasn't bad. That's something I could definitely probably add to the playlist. Nothing I would hit skip on. There's some things he got to work on. Like I said, I can't really tell if, he's a, average or above average lyricist just off that small sample size. So I definitely got to do my own homework and see. So I can't give a trajectory as to the artist itself. But yeah, I was fucking with that song, bro. I give it a thumbs up. And who is next on the list? D and Lee. What you think, Lee?
All right. So I do appreciate the vibe he was trying to bring, that smooth type of vibe. Feels like it's something that's meant to be for the ladies, kind of. But the hook was funny, yeah. When the end that caught me off, I was like, oh shit. But it's not like the worst thing ever. It's just not for me per se. Like I get the influence. Like I feel like, I think I would like to hear what it sounds like when he's like rapping without the singing, maybe. But unfortunately, it's a thumbs down. I think I've been on a thumbs down streak the last couple of times I've been up here. But, it's not that he's horrible. It's just that this one is not it for me.
All right. One up, one down. Obi.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's funny when you said the name D'So Nyce, I was like, oh, that's kind of familiar. And then you said Chicago, and I do cover a lot of Chicago people. And then I saw the cover. And yes, this is in my list and lineup of projects I'm trying to get to. So I was interested for sure to hear a song because I hadn't checked into it at all yet. And I wanted a little bit of a sample, see if it was going to be something that I was going to, look forward to or dread. I didn't love the songs. I also think that they could have just been two separate songs.
Correct.
But that said, I didn't hate them. I thought the second one I might have liked a little bit better, the second half, actually. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up between the two. It's not like a super thumbs up on this particular track, but yeah, thumbs up from me.
Okay. We got an interesting battle here. We might have a split decision round this bitch. Dale, what you got?
So if you guys have ever heard Icy Twat before, this is right up. This is right up the alley. It's like that old Slick Money Icy Twat, like early SoundCloud days.
Hold up. Icy Twat?
Yes.
That's what I know, right?
I'm not being funny.
It sounds like a Siberian stripper, bro. Icy Twat?
Icy Twat dropped hard beats, and it sounds just like some Icy Twat would be a part of.
Icy Twat, hard beats. Let me find this. Let me find a fucking.
He made beats for A$AP Rocky.
You freaky! You're a freaky frog.
You earned that.
Fucking freaky frog.
If you were around them SoundCloud era days, I'm talking about like deep in. I'm talking about like in it. Like you ain't like you so far underneath the iceberg, you might as well be the ice. Like that shit is. I've always been a fan of like A$AP Rocky as like beats that he would choose. This is Rap the Alley, and I'm a fan of a song within a song. Like if you can like that Big Sean and Drake's song On Me, when that's the last part was like that 13 seconds of a hard ass song that was never coming out, like that, I'm a fan of that. Put that song out, but like keep putting like a little bit of a new song in there and never doing that nothing with it.
That's
so thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right.
Thumbs up.
All right. That's what it's all about, bro. Let me see.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna put some icy twat in the all right, that sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but when I put it, I'm gonna put the music in there. I can't say the sentence because it sounds even insane.
Icy twat. I'm gonna put that in the book. Cam, bro, you kind of I guess you kind of lost.
What do you guys mean by the second half of the song? Like the part where he wasn't rapping at all?
Yeah, it was just like a different beat change.
The beat change, yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything, but it's part of the song. He told them
I
to change
started laughing when Lee said, I really enjoyed the second half of the song, because in my head I'm like, oh, you mean the part where he wasn't rapping?
Good point.
I thought he said something. I thought there was some vocals there. You might have to run it back.
Damn, bro, I gotta.
Nah, he didn't say shit. The girl was singing and the beat was switched up.
Cloud's not here.
Was fired
you
up.
guys were like suspiciously nice to dude, and Cloud's not here, so I feel like I gotta be like an extra asshole. This
well, I gave a thumbs down, so don't.
I
feel
know
bad.
you did, but you were very polite about it.
Yeah, I try to be most times.
This sounds like some Young Humma Flint Flossie type shit. Like
I
if
like
this was
Young
a
Humma,
satiric,
Flint
yeah, so
Flossie
do
got
I.
the hits?
Yeah,
What you about?
Satirically.
I don't even know what sentence that is.
Keep it a bean, bro. Like this is satirically, like, yeah, this was cool. Like he taught us how to spell in 2 different genres of music. That's tight. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know, it's super elementary bar. I thought it was satire, bro. I didn't think it was like a serious. Maybe I'll listen to some of his other shit, but
I don't think it was like a super serious song, though. I mean, I listen to some of his other shit. I don't think he's a great lyricist or no disrespect to the brother if he out there, because he did send this in, but I don't think it's super. But I think it's in that vein. That's why it was kind of funny when you did say Flint Flossie and yeah, them motherfuckers got some shit I fuck with. You feel me? So I don't think he's necessarily like a bar hungry, like I'm finna tear your shit down, JD Kiss type of fucking bar spitter, bro. I think that is kind of his lane. So that's why I kind of try to judge people.
And I'm cool with that. Like it sounded cool, but
Right.
I don't know how serious he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, is this his tone across his other tracks, or was this like
Yeah, kind of. This might be actually the better of the. That's just my personal opinion. This might be the better of the.
Oh, this
shit.
the best. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, are there more spelling songs, or is this the only one?
You just gotta check it out, man. The diamond tape is there. You just gonna have to run through it, brother.
I'm gonna have to run it back. Yeah, I can't even.
Yeah,
My
this is
memory
one
is
of the
not
better,
great.
for me, this is one of the better tracks to me. You feel me? So, take that for what it's worth. But what you got, man? Up or down, bro?
Down, bro. Damn.
Damn, bro.
All right. Any specific reason outside of just it's elementary?
It's just, I mean, the bar work was really bad. I mean,
Yeah, the bar work wasn't great.
He stopped. He let the beat run for what, almost 4 minutes, and he stopped any lyricism whatsoever, like 2:30. So it just, I don't know, just seemed really lazy.
I guess it depends the way you look at the song. I have heard beat switches. I even heard like Drake and shit have songs where it's just like letting the beat rock, somebody fucking sing or some shit. You feel me? So I don't think it should be docked for that. I don't think the bar work was great at all, to be honest with you. But I also don't think that this is a song where you're gonna fucking bar work. Did you hear the beat? I don't think this is even a beat that you can really like, you know what I mean, go in like that. To be honest with you, it's kind of mellow to me. So, in fairness, you feel me? Definitely entitled to your opinion, brother. I just think at the end of the day, it's something I didn't mind hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something that's groundbreaking to me. It's nothing I'm definitely gonna compare to a fucking Nas, but it's just something like Biz Markie got some shit that's funny to me that I just like hearing. At the end of the day, I think music.
Yeah, this is
I kind of enjoyed it.
This is some shit. This is some shit I send you on Instagram.
Exactly. So yeah, that's kind of why I went thumbs up. But yeah, definitely check out more of his stuff, and I think that maybe kind of could help you out as far as like how to judge his shit. You feel me? You know what I mean? But if you enjoyed what you heard here, I don't even got his shit pulled up, man. D'So Nyce. I'm about to find his Instagram. I'll put it in the show notes. Make sure y'all follow the artist. We had his got his track pulled up here on YouTube Music. He's easy to find. D'So Nyce, the Diamond Tape. He actually requested a review, so maybe we'll look into that. Doing a review for you, bro. Appreciate you sending that in, actually, and I'll make sure I'll send a message if you're not listening to the specific episode to send you, let you know to check it out. But overall, he got what, 3 out of 2. So hey, you get.
And
the,
I will say, like from a voice and delivery standpoint, he got that. Like his confidence is on point. His delivery, he's got a great voice. I just want to hear like, I don't know, like some serious music.
Yeah, definitely. But as far as that, 3 out of 2, split decision. So you get
no one knows what it means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going.
Gets the people going. So appreciate you, brother.
Ain't no way I would have guessed he was from Chicago.
Yeah, definitely, man. Chicago.
No way whatsoever. Bro. I would have said Atlanta. Off rip, I would have said Atlanta.
I mean, Chicago, I think, doesn't really have a sound, man. If you listen to people, if you think like Chief Keef and Twista from the same place, he'd be like, get the fuck out of here. But I think it's a very diverse sound in Chicago, definitely. And of course, we got how many people up in this motherfucker? 108 people watching us right now. We're about to get into the good discussion questions, probably my favorite part of these podcasts. So make sure that y'all hit the share button. Make sure y'all let people know that we live on this Friday evening. Y'all ain't got no jobs. Y'all ain't got shit to do. You feel me? The Christmas season coming up. You off work, get your ass up in here. Jake Paul ain't getting his ass beat yet. So get up in here and make sure y'all check us out. You feel me? But first discussion question we got right now. YouTube announces it won't deliver sales figures to Billboard going forward just because of the way I guess they do business over there or the way they count them. So I guess the question is, and we already kind of hit on sales and shit earlier. Is there any effect y'all see on the industry? Is actually YouTube has their own like music. We just was on YouTube Music. They have their own music platforms. That's like a precursor to some maybe YouTube branching off doing their own thing, maybe becoming bigger than the fucking machine called Billboard. But what do y'all think about that move of them no longer delivering their sales or play figures over to Billboard to count?
We're gonna get YouTube billboards now. This is gonna be YouTube. Everybody's gonna have numbers, and like Spotify, YouTube, like it's gonna be a numbers race. Like it's basically gonna be the Cold War of music now. So I feel like niggas is gonna be so fast to post numbers because doesn't Billboards do theirs every hour or is it every week?
I have no fucking clue, to be honest with you. I never really looked into. I never cared enough to look into it.
And see, and we as the people had to start looking because now we have to see who's putting stuff up first and then rewriting their numbers because you can edit button is a click away, so anybody can like fluctuate the numbers. So saying Young Boy's hot on YouTube, but he's not a hot on Spotify or Tidal and shit like this. So there's going to be a whole bunch of fluctuation times 10.
And I think they clarified right here. Let me read a little bit of this. YouTube says Billboard using the outdated formula that weighs subscription supported streams higher than ad supported. So that's their big thing, is that they favor subscription-based people who play for the platform or pay for it over the people who use the ad-supported. This doesn't reflect how fans engage with music today and ignores the massive engagement for fans who don't have a subscription. We're simply asking that every stream is counted fairly and equally, whether it is subscription-based or ad-supported, because every fan matters and every play should count. After a decade-long partnership and extensive discussions, they are unwilling to make meaningful changes. Therefore, after January 16th, 2026, our data will no longer be delivered to Billboard for factor into their charts. So a little bit more clarity. Does that change anything for y'all?
Oh no, it seems like don't know, a little bit of a pandering, maybe, for that statement for the artist. I don't really. It's gonna make it harder for A&R and shit to consolidate. It's just more legwork for them to consolidate numbers to get like a really good outlook. But what Del was saying about different people putting more effort into different platforms, I mean, that kind of makes sense because you already see that with like just between social media platforms. They'll have people that are doing like 1.5 million follows on Instagram, and then you go to their Twitter profile, they got like 2,000 followers. So you know, I think you're gonna see people kind of find more how their fan base listens to music and kind of anchor in on that. But I mean, YouTube's big enough to do whatever the fuck they want. And as far as music goes, their music algo and the way that they curate playlists is superior to everyone else. Like, it's not even in the same dimension compared to Spotify, Apple. Like the playlists that YouTube curate are on the nose, and they've done a really good job with their music platform. So more power to them, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I honestly can see their point. We're having like paid people be ranked higher as far as count, because at the end of the day, the origin of the Billboard sales charts was actually people actually leaving their house and going out in the fucking freezing cold to Best Buy or some shit and buying an actual album, right? It doesn't hold the same weight to me as you hitting play on a fucking YouTube, you know what I mean? Not to discredit anybody or whatever. So I could see why you would weigh paid subscriptions more than, you know, and I also think that the bots probably have an effect on that as well, right? It's less chance for you to be in bot if you have a paid subscriber, somebody who's putting money on the line to listen to this, as opposed to just a bunch of random clicks from fucking South Korea or some shit, right? So to me, it makes a lot of sense. Maybe it's a place so that they actually want the bots. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Billboard wants to be able to rig the charts. I don't know. But that seems kind of weird to me. Actually, hate to say this, I actually kind of agree with YouTube and Leora Cohen, old vulture ass, on this one.
Yeah, I think it's a power move too, because YouTube is still winning. It's a platform, so if they could even make their own charts, they could honestly push a Billboard out the way. You know, like people already are like, fuck Billboard and all these rules and all this bullshit. Like, even with like when it comes to counting remixes and shit like that, it's just like a bunch of nonsense. So I think YouTube has an opportunity here to say, hey, if you don't want to count every stream, fine, we'll do it on our end and see how people respond to that. And maybe Billboard might like fold and be like, hey, actually, like, no, let's work this out, you know, because we don't want you to take our spot. We want to be a partner rather than go against each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Like Hot 97, they might need a little bit of a shakeup.
I don't know. It might not be a bad thing. I think if you had a change from Billboard to maybe something else that's in control. I mean, granted, it's all in the machine ultimately, but I mean, even the machine fighting with each other is kind of a good thing, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Competition is almost always good, especially for businesses like that.
Could it actually hurt some people, do y'all think, if YouTube is not counted? I don't think it would really affect the independent artists, right? The lower tier artists. Do y'all think it would have any effect on them? Would they still favor, you know, YouTube as opposed to any other platform?
I don't even know how that's gonna go. It might crush. It's always gonna hurt the little guy at the end. So yeah, it probably is gonna hurt the little, small up and coming guys. But I mean, dominoes gotta fall somehow.
Somebody did remark that people will probably put less effort into videos now, or making videos or whatever, just because YouTube is the bigger platform. Do y'all think that holds some weight?
Nah, Cole Bennett and a bunch of people still like taking, depending on what song it is, you might do it. Like, niggas ain't making like a whole album, a whole music video of like their whole album, but like you're gonna get like 3 or 4. Like that Nas album, you're gonna get 3 or 4 videos out of it. Even if you don't like it, you still gonna get this.
I do think we are in a worse video age, though, to be honest, where it's like I mean, me and Dino, we make video reviews for the site, and it's like album drops. You want to start like at least maybe gathering media pieces to get ready for reviews and stuff. It's like, where's the video? Why is there no Nas video out? Like, it's been a week. What the hell's going on? Like, I don't know. Yeah, the video, it's like, it's not going away fully, but I wish it was better than it is right now sometimes.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Travis dropping a fucking video for a song that came out on his album like months ago. Like, bro, where was this months ago?
What song? Was it Fiend?
A pretty brown thing with Tyler.
Oh, I thought that song was new.
No, that's off of his track.
Is that Jack Boys too?
Yeah.
Oh, Jack Boys. Oh,
Jack Boys.
How? Yeah, because that came out like around the same time as Clip. So yeah, and Clip's least drop right. Yeah, so
like bro, you kind of late with it.
But hey, I just dropped a headphones video with some new music. You, not me,
Hey,
Travis.
talking about the Travis Scott beats.
I'm about to say, what the fuck are you talking about? But I will say this though, when it comes to videos, I'd rather, because these old heads, man, some of these older artists are falling in love with this AI shit. I'd rather have no video than these AI videos, man. Some of these shits is mad corny, dog.
Sauce Walker did AI in one of his videos. It was funny, but it was like, I ain't see that. You becoming Megatron was out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think
it could be funny with funny artists, but like Raekwon and Ghostface Killah and these guys, it's like, no, get this AI.
And they love that shit. What happens at the age of 50 when you're like 50?
Because I'm old. It's easy,
bro.
I'm old, bro. Like
Riff Raff's the only one that gets a pass.
Nah, Riff Raff is nasty with his. Yo,
but he was doing it. He's been doing it. Like he was doing it before it was cool to do it.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
I forgot about.
But no, I mean, shoot a little iPhone video. You don't got to do anything crazy. Like I would take anything over AI stuff for most artists.
Yeah, that shit's super whack.
I don't think Raekwon's hunting down videographers. Like, yo, man, who's the hottest videographer out here?
Get your nephew to get his fucking iPhone out. That's all you need, bro. You don't need a videographer.
Raekwon nephew don't listen to Raekwon.
Bro, but that's all they need in New York, bro. I know anyone who listens to Raekwon, they're not putting it down because the video wasn't tight. Like they only want to watch. They want to watch people rap on the street at the bodega. Like that's what they want to see.
Yeah.
So Obi's right. Like you ain't gotta pull out all the bells and whistles. They're just trying to just make a visual of you rapping in New York outside. That's every good New York music.
That's all you need.
Rap music video. That's all you need.
Oh, the whole mic in the middle of the street and you rapping.
Oh, like the on the block performances. Yeah.
That's worse, but I'll take it.
Hey, those on the blocks were hard.
I'm just saying for a real music video though. That's a little.
It's a little low budget. Yeah, just take it
out.
bro.
I always thought
when I was in college, I'd do any video for free for anybody if they'd asked me, like straight up.
Yeah,
I always thought the mic hanging was kind of like stupid. Like it's not plugged in, dog. Like we know it's not plugged in.
But it's for aesthetic. Please, it's for aesthetics.
Anything better than that, bro. Like when they did the fucking, I think they did drop an A. I'm not sure if it was official, but
it was the claymation shit. Yeah. I saw that. I think that's a little different though, because that was like
AI. They not doing actual clay. It takes months to do claymation for one. It's the most painstaking process ever. So that's still AI. They just made it look clay. That's all.
Y'all remember Gumby? Gumby hit so hard, dude.
They took like 6 months to do those fucking episodes,
bro.
So yeah,
Gumby and
5 years.
Yo, it was ridiculous. But yeah, no more AI videos, please, sir. Please don't.
Mass Appeal got to cut that shit out.
Yeah, no mas. Any last thoughts on that? All right, let's move on, man. Shout out to T.I. TIP. All right. Play this video real quick.
Facts. Can't nothing to the reality show. You talk about how famous. But hold on, I'm sorry. Let me say one more thing. I'm still cold. as a motherfucker on the mic, and I still, but and to be honest with you, I'm just because I don't want to negate any of these facts. Can't nobody fuck with me. I'm gonna just let you know that now. You understand? Go in the booth with anybody, walk out with the better verse. I go head to head with Dro. So I go against anybody. I don't give a damn who you got. Bring them on. They can't fuck with me. Live performance, can't fuck with me. Hit for hit, song for you just can't fuck with me. You know what I mean? That might be somebody that certain people like better. That's your opinion. Okay. But bottom line, can't fuck with me. And anybody who think, you know what I'm saying, that what I'm saying is some bullshit, line me up with whoever you got.
Anybody.
And I don't give a damn who it is.
20 for 20,
I don't give a help the bear. You hear me? I don't give a damn who it is, man. I don't give a damn who it is.
He came in so humble. He was like, "Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what you think."
Y'all bringing this shit out. Y'all bringing this shit out.
Let me just say one thing.
Y'all bringing this shit out.
Y'all niggas can't tie my shoes. I just want to say that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man. Like I'm humble, and I God bless everybody. But you can't fuck with me.
Because there's not a bag you can't go in. Streets,
even God know that.
Clubs, introspective records, features. Come on.
I appreciate that. Thank you. And humility is the key. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that,
Expeditious Alizak. He's about to go into his big word play. But does T.I. have one of the most underrated legacies in discographies? And I guess the second part of that, who we want to see him in the verse. I mean, it's only one answer to who he should go against in the verses.
Bring him out, bring him out, bring him out, bring him out. It's hard to yell the barrels in your mouth. Nah, bro. T.I. was stupid hard for like many of years. I think he stopped being good when he got caught with them guns, but that was like a 7-year run of like Swagger Like Us, that Justin Timberlake song, Why You Wanna, like this nigga touched he touched pop, rap, hip hop, like nah. Like 50 Cent is not beating T.I. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Like he has to get G Unit. If it's not G Unit
statement there.
If it's not G Unit with 50 Cent, T.I. wins. You gotta pull out. You have to pull out. You have to pull out The Game.
No, you don't. No.
Nah,
I've been through the list. I've done the math. 50 Cent's beating T.I., but he is great.
I don't know. 50 Cent ain't beating Swagger Like Us.
In the club, like the greatest record.
Better.
Nah, you can't do that. Bring them out beats in the club.
What?
You can't change records. You just change the record.
But all right. Bring them out against in the club. I'm going to bring them out. 21 Questions against Why You Wanna.
I'm going
21 questions.
21 questions.
What? Are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not saying those songs are bad. I'm just saying they don't beat the songs that you comparing them against.
Yeah, they don't.
Why You Wanna don't beat 21 Questions?
No,
Nate Dogg on
It
Mini Men. What's going against Mini Men, dog?
Nothing beat Mini Men. Nothing beat Mini Men.
Exactly.
I'll give you that one. But that's 1 point. If it weren't for Nate Dogg, 21 Questions loses. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't agree with your opinion on that.
Listen, there was definitely a lot of tracks by T.I. on repeat for me. Like I would play that shit back to back to back. But those were bad examples. What? Sorry.
Oh,
he
Many Men loses the top back.
No,
I should mute your mic.
No, it doesn't.
Mute your fucking mic.
And here, I'm going to drop something on you that you might not like, is that I think 50 Cent's discography as a whole is better because he dropped fewer. Like T.I. he got
some bad albums, bro.
He got something like 5 or 6 pretty mediocre ones, and 50 Cent's got like 1 or 2 mediocre ones, and then he cut the shit and stopped. So you know what I mean? I think I go 50 Cent over T.I. for total discography, although T.I.'s got more albums that are better. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think T.I. does more so talking from straight rapping. I have seen him go on those fucking LA Leakers recently, and he's still spitting. You know what I mean? He's still spitting his shit. So maybe if bar for bar, if they had to just rap, you feel me? T.I. might edge him, but I think in a versus where it's basically just like radio hits, right? Like if we're being honest, is whatever song people know the most. I think 50 has more songs, but I think the correct answer is Ludacris anyway. Ludacris,
What?
Feed families, bro.
As I was just about to bring him up, and I think you're right.
T.I.
I think you're right as far as rap wise. I think Tip is a better rapper than 50 Cent. Like technically, like with the pen, I think he's better, and by quite a bit too. And I'm not like a 50 hater, but I've always said that like 50's cadence and his voice and his delivery carried a lot of some pretty mediocre pen work. You know, if he didn't have that voice and that cadence and that delivery, a lot of those bars fall flat, like really, really flat. Tip is a good rapper, but Luda, man, come on. And Luda just dropped too, and he's still a menace. The 44 bar shit was crazy. I was happy to see him back out doing his thing. People sleep on. I think Luda got some of the. I don't even know what you call it, but like there was like. I think he got a bad jacket, like being like the gimmicky, funny type. He kind of got like that Redman
rapper,
type vibe. But people do the same thing to Redman, like bar for bar. Like when it comes to pen work, Luda's nasty, like high level lyricist.
Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I have to go through Chicken and Beer and see how crazy that album is.
Well, and plus they have a little history,
even his
right?
best one.
Yeah, Chicken Beer is dope.
It is,
but just the history too. People don't remember that little because it was a short-lived beef and it was kind of off bullshit. But the please stay off the TIP of my dick on Stomp, right?
Yeah.
So that itself kind of makes it interesting, right? I think the verses are better when there's actually a history between the two. That's why I think kept the Cash Money versus Cash Money versus fucking No Limit shit from being as good as it should have been is because there really was no history of them like beefing and no shit like that, right? They almost was different generations, to keep it real with you. Whereas Tip and Luda is like there's a little history, right? It's not a super huge. That's why I like the Jeezy and Gucci shit versus was like super dope, right? Because they thought motherfuckers were gonna shoot each other on the fuck stage, right? Like that's why.
Put his ass in the dirt. What nigga? You can't say you put your man's in the dirt.
Yeah, I was like, smoking that Pookie Lope. I was like, ooh, that did numbers though. But I think it is the verses are better when it's a little bit of history between the two. You know, like a fucking you could have a 50 versus Game versus that'll probably be better.
No,
you know what I mean?
I don't
think it's close from the record standpoint, but people would tune in to see Game and 50 square off. You feel me?
Yeah, it's gonna be some trolling shit for sure.
The Game loses super bad. I hope you know that.
Oh yeah,
Game got some hits though. Game do have some hits.
Yeah, he do, but like it's like 4 hits, like 4 certified hits,
and like 2 of them 50 assisted. You know,
that's nasty. You can't play a song down more.
It'll never happen. 50 hates like that's not happening.
Everybody, 50 hates everybody. He hates Marlon Wayne. Like
that's why we love him. Yeah, hell yeah.
But 50 likes money, so he'll do shit that involves money. So he may hate somebody, but he might do some shit involved. No, I mean he pieced it up with Fat Joe, and he hated Fat Joe. You feel me?
If they paid G-Unit $1 billion to do a tour, 50 Cent's not taking that money.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know. He might, but I'm just saying he hates Game. I don't think he's. Game kept trying to piece it up, and then even when they tried, he'd like turn around and talk shit, and you could just tell 50 is just like,
oh, 50 carry. I think 50 is one of those people. If you're not on his level, he deems that you're like a worker, not a boss. He gonna treat you like shit. Like to me, he even treats like fucking Yayo like shit. To be honest with you, but just Yayo.
Yeah, he does kind of. Yeah,
like
Yayo's is a friend too, bro. Like that nigga speaks about 50 Cent like that nigga say that nigga from homelessness. Bro, he in the ski mask with Vlad saying, yeah, 50 was with me, man. Like, yeah, man, we would do all this bullshit, but he used to smack me up, bro. Like all those war stories with Tony Yayo might as well start a YouTube channel. That nigga funny. Like, old New York people are like, niggas is funny as fuck for no reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I agree.
Yayo is hilarious. You hear his ad libs on
Nah, bro.
the Conway project.
Oh
Yeah,
nah, y'all sleeping on that Conway project,
Bro, his ad libs on that Conway project, I fell out. I was laughing so hard.
Nobody's
Who thinks
sleeping.
of
We
that?
put the
Why is
review
fucking
out.
Yayo doing the ad libs on the Conway app? What? How did that happen?
Who cares, bro? Like I'll
Who
take
cares?
Yayo ad
Who
libs
cares?
on everybody's shit from now on.
Don't question it.
That's right.
old school New York and new school New York is combining. Even though I think Conway like 36, 35.
Well, that's Buffalo, dog. They don't consider y'all.
I think
You
he's
from,
older
you're
than
from the
that,
area.
but-
Lee. Y'all don't consider those Buffalo cats like New York, right?
That's like niggas saying that
It's
if
like
you
they
out
just
of zone
Buffalo.
6, you ain't part of Atlanta. Like, nah, bro, I'm still in New York.
Like they New York, but they
Buffalo
just
is
Buffalo.
far from New York.
It's just like they not that they Canadian. It's just that
I knew you were gonna say that.
upstate.
It's up there. Yeah, they got that.
Why Lee said
Like
Like
it's nice.
them motherfuckers
It's
be
nice.
like-
It's
Don't
nice
they
in
be saying
upstate New York.
pops? They be saying pops and shit, calling soda pops. Like
It is a pop. What the fuck are you talking
No,
about?
it's not. No, it's not. Stop. We are
It's
not
just
doing that.
very different, and honestly, they can have it. They're Buffalo, not
Yeah.
you know, they're just
I
Buffalo.
was gonna say, I think they want to be Buffalo. I don't think they want to be New York. I think they're trying to.
Like anybody from like Rochester, Buffalo, if you be like, "Oh, you from New York?" They'd be like, "No, not that one. I'm from up here." They're like, okay, that's fine. We don't want you to be from.
I'm glad I'm not from Buffalo. I'd be fighting every day. Like, I'm New York. Fuck that.
Bro, I don't know about Buffalo. I couldn't see, but I mean, same thing in Chicago. I mean, you got people from like Naperville and fucking Evanston and shit, and they be like, "What part of Chicago are you from?" Because every time they from Chicago, the first question anybody actually from Chicago asks, like, "What side you from?" Oh shit, Naperville. Nigga, man, ain't fucking Chicago.
Yeah,
And then you doing
Evanston.
them niggas like Cassie did fucking Easy Block Captain. That nigga ain't from Chicago. He
Man,
from
that's why I
deep
know.
in Louisiana, not from here.
But that's how I know Fat Joe stories be cap. I'm like, bro, I was fucking outside. He always talking about Chicago. Don't nobody seen
Please.
Fat Joe ass in Chicago,
Please
bro.
tell me you guys heard that story when he said he was outside when he was on across the street when Rodney King got beat up, and then when they
said
put
that?
the-
Fat Joe?
Fat Joe said that.
Ain't no
And
way,
when
bro.
somebody put up the time frame, he wasn't even born yet when that happened.
Fat Joe old as shit. He was born.
Fat Joe just be saying shit, bro.
He had to have been born, but there's no. Yeah.
He probably was 12 or some shit. What was 90?
Bro,
92?
nah,
he was 22.
man.
He was in Fat Joe old as shit. Fat Joe like 55 years old, dog.
Fat Joe a liar, but that shit, the New York podcast is funny. Like, I suggest y'all watch that Mano Jim Jones podcast. That shit is stupid. I cry laughing every day.
That's
50
them,
about
that's
to buy
them
the
dudes that
building.
owe rent. That's them dudes that
Squatters.
50's about to buy the building.
squatters.
Bro, that's another thing. 50 shit lucky he like a multi-millionaire because I would have shot him already.
He
But he
already
is-
been shot. And
Yeah,
He is the most.
He got stealing.
He is the most loved supervillain in the history of supervillains. It is bad. Like, it really is. Like, when you really think about it, like the level of vitriol 50 goes through, and just ga on everybody. Society still loves 50. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
out there going Genghis Khan. He's going Genghis Khan on everyone's reputation, and everyone's just still rocking with 50. Like, it really needs to be studied. I don't know how he did it.
How you hate this many people?
But you know what? He gotta be solid. Like, his reputation gotta be like fucking steel, bro. Because
I was gonna
they would
say.
have put some bullshit out by now. Like, they probably been digging for some bullshit on 50, bro. He just moves like a motherfucker who ain't never been on the Epstein flight, bro. He ain't never motherfucking he ain't never been caught at Diddy's house at the party and no shit. Like, he gotta have some fucking magical shield around him where he avoided bullshit. So I don't know, man. Shout out to 50, who's the America's supervillain. He's like the Dallas Cowboys of fucking supervillains, right? America's
Damn.
Yeah, all his shit's like with his, like exes, and everybody's just like, oh, just whatever. That's his business.
His own son hates him, dog, and we still love 50, bro. He's beefing with his son, dog. Like,
everybody just is like, his son's got a problem. Then I don't know.
It must be the mama saying those bad things.
Shut up. Yeah, yo. Don't believe the mama. 50 Cent's a good, upstanding man.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, I can't stand him. But he really, you gotta appreciate that he sticks to his. What you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? There's no guessing. He's gonna tell you exactly what it is, and you can know. All right, this is the motherfucker I need to stay away from because he's gonna taunt me if I slip up. So yeah, you stay over there, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't want no beef with 50, dog. We good. You'll never be Crash Dummy over here, 50. I ain't scared of you, but fuck that. I don't need that in my life.
Oh God.
Shout out to, and we had a hypothetical come up, right? Love Benny, love Conway, but let's not be silly now. Slaughterhouse would wrap circles around any rap group in history. Wu, G-Unit, Fuji's Black Hippie, Griselda, the Furious Five. Why the Furious Five?
What the fuck is this nigga talking about? That nigga on dope.
I don't care who you pick. House Gang would dog walk them niggas. This might be. He ain't even got it. He ain't even got the little check. Like
I was about to say, bro.
He's not even love of the game.
He's not even chasing for that. I was about to say, there's no blue
He's just
check.
saying stupid shit.
That's crazy. Like he started going crazy with the other comparisons, but
I think it's a discussion to be had between Slaughterhouse and Griselda. I guess.
Man, we ain't nothing to discuss. Them niggas,
They're different. It's different. They're fucking different. Like it's different genres. Like it really is. When it comes to like the like how they rap, like Slaughterhouse is a much more like technical style. I mean, Joel gets on some street shit too. But I see what they do. They all do, but like Crook, Royce, I mean, you're talking like upper echelon, like connecting words, like crazy internal rhyme schemes, like. But bar for bar, dude, Conway can hang with anybody. So I don't, you know, I mean, Benny and Westside, I couldn't really put them up there, but Conway's a crazy good writer, man. So I think that's a little. I mean, he's a little bit over his heels saying that. I get where he's coming from, but
I think to be fair, he's saying like the whole group versus the whole group, right? Like it's not just Conway versus Joel. This is
your only strongest
side gun versus Royce. Is like, what the fuck are we doing even here? Like, no offense, like, boom, 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 boom.
Hey, Westside,
Get the fuck out of here.
Royce better get in his Royce and take his ass home when boom, boom, boom comes. When you hear some boom, boom, boom.
Hey, yo.
Lock your doors. Lock your doors. Demons home.
Nah, his voice always cracks me up because you look at him and then you're like, all right, he about to have this like this grizzly type.
That shit don't matter. I was eating oxtails at the laundromat.
Hey, now y'all laughing, but that shit hard.
I think it's what makes him unique, though. I think it's what it's like. What the fuck? Oh, he's really spitting though. Hold on, let me
if you're like me and you like Westside Gun stuff, but you don't love his voice, Mickey Diamond, bro. He's like doing the same stuff, but his voice is so much better.
You don't like your size voice, dog?
No.
I took some getting used to it, and I'm not gonna lie. The first time I was like, "What the fuck?"
There's songs I like. There's tracks and songs I like, but that's no.
I mean,
Danny the Griselda bunch.
Danny Brown kind of got that too, but.
Danny Brown's amazing.
Danny's a great rapper. I don't think he gets.
I think
credit.
Danny's way better. Yeah. So
I think Danny Brown is like super underestimated in his writing ability. He's a really good lyricist.
But I like him not sober though. That's the sick part.
Fucked up.
He need to be high.
No, like I promise you. Like I forgot what album it was, but the song 25 was on it. I was like, this nigga is amazing. I have to start listening to Dave Brown. Like when Dave Brown got clean, I stopped listening, but I always supported him because getting clean is a great thing.
His new shit was cool.
Absolutely.
I like that new album.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw this tweet,
Starlink, what was it called?
Shit. Now you
got Starlink
me.
or some shit like that.
Starline.
Starline.
Yeah. The one was in cowboy boots. Yeah.
Slipping it. But yeah, for this tweet, the one thing I would say though is also like So I actually kind of agree with this. I do think Slaughterhouse has, if you take your best 4 guys from any group, whatever, I think if you were in a battle scenario trying to go head to head, Slaughterhouse probably could beat most groups. On the other hand, I think they're probably got, like, I love Slaughterhouse in some songs, but I think as song makers as a collective,
Terrible.
they're not beating Griselda. Yeah, they're not beating Wu-Tang Clan. They're not, like G-Unit or any of those guys, like, at all. Like, like
they have
songs I love, but the songs are not. They're not. Yeah,
they thought they could turn every song into they thought they could turn every song into a cipher, like it was gonna sell records or some shit. And it's like, bro, I'm the biggest backpack rapper around, bro. I love that shit, but come on, bro, like.
Well, and I even like that stuff. And then it's like when that didn't work, they tried to switch into like a mainstream type of feel, right? Or like some shit like that. And it was like that wasn't working at all for me. I hate all that shit. So
which is crazy because like individually, they write really good songs. Like Joel puts out great albums. Royce puts out great albums. Booker Ryan still to this day is like one of my favorite albums of all time. Crook too.
Oh yeah. You know, Royce has multiple albums that I think are amazing. So yeah, all those guys really, maybe not Joe as much, but he's great still in his own way. But yeah, it's just crazy how, so like, just depends on the scenario we're in. We're talking just making a song. I'm going with Griselda.
Yeah. You also got to discount chemistry. Like Slaughterhouse kind of came together out of necessity, dog. Like, to be very frank, like they individually wasn't moving units like they should have, and they kind of decided to form a super group. You know what I'm saying? I don't think necessarily they definitely didn't fucking grow up together. They wasn't really friends.
I thought they were all homeboys.
Hell no.
No, they came together for one song for Joel. And then after that, they thought like, they formed a group.
And then I think they figured out they didn't even
member out.
Fucking like each other. Like
they don't they didn't.
They're not all cool now.
Oh well, Joe Budden told that story completely wrong. Man, he made it seem like them niggas were like friends.
Man, one from Jersey, one from Detroit. One they couldn't even possibly have
became friends, but
from California.
Yeah, so that chemistry is a big factor into that. You know what I'm saying? So these Griselda cats grew up selling dope together. You feel me? So it was like they're gonna have, and they're related. Like two of them related. You feel me? So it's like they're gonna have that chemistry. Whereas, you know, Slaughterhouse was kind of brought together out of necessity or brought together for a purpose, and then just try to parlay that into a career, right? So I think just off that, Griselda's gonna edge them. You feel me? When you got 3 dudes who actually rock with each other, no matter if they have they spats or whatever, they still gonna come together. Whereas Slaughterhouse, if they did do something, let's just say a versus for hypothetical purposes, it's gonna be for bread. You know what I mean?
And that was Wu-Tang's big advantage too, as far as like actually growing up together and all being like really in the shits together. And you heard the same type of sound from it, just worked. Like the synergy just worked. Same thing with like Flatbush. It's the same type of deal. Like those guys were in each other's pockets since they were little kids. So it was like effortless. Slaughterhouse did seem like forced. Like you're just taking like really good pens and just kind of like smushing them together, hope they come up with a good drawing, and it don't really work like that. You know, because Griselda, like everybody plays their position. You know, no one's expecting Gunn to outbar Conway. You know, and Benny's always just been that consistent, like solid verse. Yeah, it's always the same verse, but it's a solid verse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we like that verse. Yeah,
it's a good verse.
It's
how will he flip his verse this time? Oh, okay, I see what
and they're trying to grow, right? Like realistically, Slaughterhouse was always gonna just be the 4, whereas Griselda like gained Stove God, kind of have Boldy come in and out at times. Like they got some other people that kind of they mess with a little more.
Oh yeah, BSF's been great, bro. BSF's been great, especially like with the up they gave to OT, like OT the Real. A lot of his steam is because of them. So they really
OT El Camino.
One of those crew albums that would actually be pretty dope. You get Boldy and OT, and they should do a crew album, man. If they can get that together and pull that off, that might actually.
They should, yeah.
I hope
That's
so.
kind of what the outcome was earlier. That was kind of like a BSF one a little more, but it had Conway on it and had some other people. And yeah, that was good. Me and Lee both like that. So they should be doing that shit.
Everyone raps better when they feature for OT. And I'm not just saying that as like an OT stand. You can go and look at like OT's projects when he gets features on there. The best verses you'll ever hear from anybody else are going to be on an OT project. Go listen to OT's last project with the verse that Benny did. It's like, bro, where has this dude been for the last 10 years?
Shit, the verse Dave East delivered to him and shit. Like, what the fuck you been?
Yeah.
What the fuck
I'm
is this
still
Dave
running
East
that
on
life
Karma
first life.
for?
Wait, you listen to Dave East, D?
I listen to everybody, dog. I'm a reviewer of music, bro. I listen to everybody. I'm finna fire up this Ice Spice in a minute and see what this is. No, I'm just fucking with you. But nah, I check out everybody, man. I give everybody a fair shake, dog. But yeah, I fuck with Dave East, man. I fuck with Dave East. Any last thoughts on Slaughterhouse versus Griselda? Did we even say who would win? I think we all went, right? We all say who we would take.
I said Griselda.
I agree with you. So
is it between? But wasn't Wu part of it too?
Nah, that shit was some.
He was tripping. He said
Yeah.
like names that were like, nah, bro. You just
He did the Furious Five, dog. I'm not finna sit
Ain't
here.
nobody listen to Furious. Ain't nobody, man. Furious 5 ain't been spoken about like in years.
Yeah, he was tripping. He was just on some other shit. Like I said, for love of the game, get you a check, bro. If you're gonna troll like that, bro, get you a check so you can get some Elon bucks from that shit. But anyway, man, let's go on to our under the algorithm, our sleeper picks. You feel me? Whoever wants to start, what you been listening to, or who would you recommend that's not beginning they just do out here. Go
All
ahead.
right, I got one ready. I got like I mentioned earlier, Mickey Diamond had a new album come out this week with Big Ghost Limited. The song "I Dare You," but really that whole album is fire. You could run that whole thing, and no, you don't got to skip around or nothing. But yeah, "I Dare You," Mickey Diamond album just came out. Run that up.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm gonna bring him up again because I've been listening to a lot of his stuff lately, and he really deserves a notoriety. Jalen Frazier. I think Obi ended up checking out one of his projects.
Yep.
But this dude Jalen Frazier, he's got under 4,000 monthly listeners. The sound quality is amazing. The bar work's crazy. He's got a cool aesthetic. You know, conceptually everything's on point. So I'm pushing for him. So shout out to Jalen Frazier.
All right, cool. Anybody else?
Well, while I was reviewing 21's album, people were comparing Mr. Recoup to Neck and Wrist by Pusha, Jay-Z, and Pharrell. So I went back to like compare them because I'm like, what is the comparison about? Like, this song ain't even all that for y'all to be comparing, in my opinion. So I went to go listen to Neck and Wrist. It's off of It's Almost Dry for Pusha T, and I'm like, bro, like Pharrell, first of all, adds another level of sauce that's not on the song for Mr. Recoup, in my opinion. So I was like, it's not even comparable as far as like the content of the lyrics. Like the vibe is better on Neck and Wrist. So I feel like that's a sleeper in my opinion. So I kind of started bumping that one after. I was like, oh, this is what y'all was trying to give. This is, you know, they not there though.
I'm gonna force myself to listen to that song. I hate Pusha T, but I'm gonna try to listen to it. I really don't like Pusha T. I really don't.
So you didn't like anything off of Clips's project?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't listen to Clip's project.
You didn't listen to it?
You tweeted me earlier this week. It was not good.
I did. I tried like that. I got to the 6th song, and I'm like, bro, man,
go listen to FICO first, and then come back to tell me.
Okay, because I tried to.
Somebody mute out. I can't hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. But I tried to listen to it. I got to the 6th song, and I'm like, man, I ain't like, you know how you just listen to a nigga and it's all cap in his rap. I was like, man, I believe Malice, but I don't believe Pusha.
What?
Nah, I ain't never believed Pusha, bro. Like I was, Malice went to the church and got out the church. You know how crazy that is? A nigga was selling bricks, went to the sermon and came out not cussing and not selling bricks. Come on now, he ain't cuss on his album. That's crazy, bro. That's the same level.
You didn't hear it.
I heard 6 songs of it. I heard 6 songs.
I'm just kidding.
But like, Malice was stole the show from me. But I'm gonna go back and listen to it. I'm gonna try my damage to it.
That's all right. That's all right. What's your pick?
So it's funny enough. It's two Detroit artists, Rio and BFP the Pac-Man. They don't really get the shine they do get because they just be saying shit on the track. And when you just say shit on the track and you don't think about what you say, sometimes you get good shit and shit that you shouldn't say. But we had to sweep it underneath the rug because it was the song overall was good, but you just said some weird shit. So it's called Olympic Shit Talking, and it's a great project. It's 7 songs. You guys probably not gonna like 3 out of the 7, but when you get to Smooth Shit Talking and Pluto Taught Me, it stole the show. Like matter of fact, when Lee was talking about Pharrell, that I immediately thought about that song Pluto Taught Me because it sounds literally like a Pharrell beat, but it's not Pharrell.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. I like Rio sometimes. A little hit and miss with me.
So wait. He had this as a single first, and then now it's an album. Because I remember when the song itself dropped, Drake was supposed to be on it, but he pulled his verse last minute.
Oh, that's the album before this one. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was like in March last year because this is when Kendrick dissed him, and he was like, "Hold on, I can't even drop my verse."
That's why Kendrick fucked up a great. If Rio would have got a Drake feature, Rio would have been like.
Yo, literally, I remember this shit happening in real time. He was supposed to be on it, and then I think it was Like That came out in March. It was like, hold the fuck up, hold on.
He would have been clean. He would have been young Kodak levels of hard if he would have dropped that. That's crazy. I'm really mad about that one.
I'm like, oh shit, he named the album after the song. Got it. Well, I know that shit sounded familiar.
See, if I was from Detroit, I rap just like this. That's why I wish I could be a rapper, but I'm too damn old now.
You ain't old, bro. You ain't never too old.
What I'm gonna do? I ain't gonna be like, oh man,
bro. I'm about to get you a zebra beret, and we're getting your ass in the booth. I don't give a fuck.
I ain't sell no. Man, I was a good kid. I ain't sell a brick. I followed the school rules. Niggas
doesn't even matter in 2025.
Most people ain't sold up. You know how much a brick is? Most people ain't sold a fucking brick. So.
Niggas is not gonna listen to I did good in school, and I listen to my parents.
You'd be
I got good grades. Volume
try
1.
it out.
Yeah, I got good grades. Volume 1.
Yo, that's gonna be fire.
My parents.
With you dressed as a general on the cover with the zebra beret. It's gonna be fucking, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yo, he can do the bundles with the money.
Shit, it's gonna be conflicting. Like, is he a general? Did he go to school?
And we're getting all the clicks, dog. This is sick.
Oh my god, no!
We're doing that
happen.
for sure.
I'm a manager. I'm gonna be a manager.
Well, this is the first Hip Hop High Society release, as far as I know.
Hey, if it gets booming, we split the profit. We split the profits.
Of course.
Yep.
You're getting the most.
I got you with the promo and the album.
That's what I said. Hold my stuff, Lee.
360 deal.
360. Now that's nasty. That's sick. I can't do y'all like that. That's
720s now. We got to get that going.
I can't do y'all like that. That's nasty.
Definitely. But my pick, I'm gonna pick. If you listen to Starlito and Don Tripp, should be familiar with Trapper Mandel. I don't think he gets enough shine out of Nashville. Make sure y'all check out. I think his last project, Sharon's Baby.
Don't they? Didn't they drop Step Brothers 4?
That was. But he's affiliated with them. Actually, I think they put a lot of people. First time I heard Dolph was like on a one of those Don Tripp Starlito fucking tapes and shit like that. Heard Gates early on one of them.
You're right. Actually, you're right. D, you spitting. You right.
Yeah.
I do remember them old covers with them on it.
So yeah, they be low key finding cats, man. But that dude been rapping for a minute. Make sure I check him out. Pretty dope. I think I featured one of their videos where they had with Don Tripp on the fucking platform. That was one of our Saturdays or something like that. Saturday Spotlight. So Trapper Mandel, make sure I check it out. We lost Cam, bro. Cam with that shitty ass Washington internet or wherever the fuck he's at, somewhere in Bumfuckville. All right. Well, shout out to Cam, man. I know you out there. He's probably sending the fucking DM or some shit right now talking about the internet went out. But let's get ready to get up out of here, man. On the Hill Drive for 2 hours and 15 minutes on a Friday, man. I'm gonna let y'all go enjoy y'all fucking nights. But before we get up out here, I gotta do my due diligence and make sure I shout out everybody because everybody here is dope in their own way. They all got their own projects going on that we love to promote because you know what they say, rising tide lifts all ships, right? So first we start with Lee. What you got going on?
Yeah. So end of the year coming up. So looking forward to that. Having a recap episode on my schedule and an interview to just close out the year. Some things that I want to do consistently into the new year. So might as well end strong. And you know, this was like a big journey for me to get back out there because after my first pod, I was like, feeling discouraged. And I was like, you know what? You go do it. So I'm happy to be making progress with Hip Hop High Society. I shout y'all every time. Y'all stay tuned here and check me out too. I'm gonna be talking my shit all the time.
We love it. Love you. And give you a yeah. We use that all episode. God damn, man. My bad, bro. I should have been handing out the yeah holes more consistently. I'll get on my grizzy. Obi, what you got going on, homeboy?
Oh man, I decided to push my awards till I'm just gonna ride it out through the end of the year. No need to rush it. Whatever. I'll just gives me more time. But I am about to drop my Rising Stars producers. Not gonna do one by one. I'm just gonna do 6 and 6. But I got 12 producers that I'm about to drop probably like next Monday, Tuesday, going into the holiday. So yeah, I got that going. I think I might be on my homie's podcast, which is called the MC Nerd Jock Show, where he talks hip hop, sports, and like comics and movies and shit like that. So might be on there. So shout out to him. And yeah, that's it. Find me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and go to the website, hiphophighsociety.com.
Yeah, I do think you have underrated sports fucking posts, man. I'll be checking you out. You feel me? So I feel you on that, bro. Salute to you.
I like sports.
Side hustle. That and reviewing hats. Salute to
Obi, the hat reviews. Yeah.
A man of many hats, literally. All right. And finally, Dale, bro, what you got? When are them new Monet lines coming out? You feel me? When are we getting new?
Like I said, once I get these some berets, matter of fact, in March, when you might see me on the horse in like cowboy gear. You're laughing when JoJo Part 7 comes out in March. I'm gonna learn how to like do them damn rope tricks. Pause.
This motherfucker say he's gonna become.
Dude,
cowboy
I can't wait
Carter.
to see this.
Jesus Christ,
bro! I'm gonna get the cowboy boots, everything. I'm telling you, pants gonna be in the boots. Pants in the boots. Ain't no snake gonna be in the boots. I'm telling you.
Bro, what you working on? What the fuck you working on?
I got one last video to do for the year about the final season of My Hero. I finally got a chance to edit it and put some stuff on it. But next year I'm gonna be doing a lot more anime reactions and a lot more. I'm gonna start streaming and start reading chapters of mangas and like start doing more. Like I started doing my YouTube late this year, and I actually got off my ass and actually started doing it. And I want to say thank you guys for helping me be a part of it, because learning through you guys, I learned how to pod better and do videos better. So me getting better is by proxy you guys. So thank you. But yeah, I just want to get my YouTube booming and try to figure out how to, and get this podcast booming too. So 2 birds, 1 stone.
There you go. We appreciate you, Dale, man. You funny than a motherfucker. I always provide some good commentary for the pod, man. Take you a year, switching it up. All right, that's all I got. Shout out to Cam, bro. Probably maybe he had to hop on the roof or something and repair some shit. I don't fucking know, but salute to Cam, man. Always coming through, providing a great perspective. Salute to everybody at Hip Hop High Society. Salute to all 139, that odd ass number. Let's get one more person in to make 140 because I don't like that odd numbers. It throws me off. And then while you're here, because most of y'all are watching on fucking Twitter, take y'all asses over to YouTube for us, pretty please. Hit the thumbs up so we can get that going and cracking, get that monetization going. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in, letting us yap about music to y'all for a good 2 hours and 20 fucking minutes. So that's all I got, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through and watch. I appreciate my panel always coming through with good information, always bringing that knowledge. And just appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all go to the website and check us out because we do more than just yap. We also provide reviews and good, knowledgeable musical information. So that's all I got. So on behalf of everybody here, I got to say peace.
Happy holidays.
Happy holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.